It says we're live.
It does say we're live.
I can only see that Ellie says we'll be on later. It's a bit high, Ellie. It's not showing on my screen, my telly yet that we're actually.
Is it not?
live.
Let me have a look on my. Let me have a look on my phone. See if I can. YouTube.
No, it's not telling me.
See if I can. Yep, we're live.
Oh,
Yeah, we are live.
why is it showing on my telly then?
I don't know. I've just had a look on my phone and it's playing. It's like I can see myself talking. Hi, Danielle.
Hi.
We have one more. Yeah, I'll say it.
I'm on the telly now, so you can see it now.
Ah, you can actually see yourself now.
Hey Danielle. Hi.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Oh my gosh, Henry, I'm waiting for Tanya and others to join us. Hey, Gav.
Gab says we are live, definitely.
Yeah.
We could have been saying anything. We weren't sure if we were or not. It could have been quite embarrassing, really.
There's a delay in it coming from one thing, so.
Ah, that'd be why.
She's going to be she said, so I think I've got feedback on her again, so. How is everything? Is my feedback in?
No, tiny little bit on mine, but not massively. I don't know if anyone else can hear it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And how is everybody?
I'm good.
Oh, no, you're good. I bet this. Anyway, talking to.
Mark says he's good. Where? I'm okay, Mark. All good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm bored of lockdown. But I'm good.
I'm bored of going to work during lockdown.
Yeah,
I've had enough of it now.
How's lockdown treating you?
Are you still working, Gav?
What's Gav doing? Gav, what do you do?
I want to say electrician. I could be wrong. I might have picked that up from one of his videos.
Is he electrician? Gav, are you electrician? He's an electrician.
Something to do with that.
Is it?
I think that's what he said. I think that's what he said in one of his videos when he was building his new shed, because he put in all the electrics. He says it's what I do, so I kind of took it from that. I could be completely wrong. He might be a chef for all I know.
Hi, Magic.
Yes, he's an electrician. Hey, I got it right.
Attention to videos. Come on, Tanya, where are you? Get in a bottle here in a minute.
Hi, Magical Mini Beasts. How are you? It's Lucy, isn't it?
I don't know. I
got the electrician bit right. Come on, 2 for 2 here.
I really struggle with what people's names actually are. I know and I know what their channels are. They don't put together. Talk to people on Facebook. And I go, is that your channel? I've been watching for ages.
I know that one.
Oh, it's Lucy, isn't it? Magical Mini Beast. I've just figured it out now.
Rob, you remember everything. Well, not all the time.
Of course, I forgot it's there on the channel, isn't it?
Yeah, that's.
I don't know who you actually are.
Yeah. He's a skiving electrician, apparently.
Oh, here we go. That is Heyo.
Hi, Tanya.
How are you?
All right. Sorry I was slightly late.
No worries. I just realised I'm very, very light on this thing. It's just my light a little bit, not as bright in your face.
Yeah, I've actually put a brighter bulb in mine. Normally it's quite dark in here, but
I've got like to manoeuvre around. So, well, at least I can keep somebody up, Lucy.
have we missed anything in the comments?
No,
Nope.
Hi, Ellie. Hi, Mark. Hi, Kev.
You're very quiet, Linda.
Am I?
I think so. Maybe it's
I
just
don't
me.
know.
Okay, it's just me then.
Speak.
Speak.
Talk to me.
Hi, Lucy.
No, it's not that quiet. Must just be you.
Maybe I just want a strong voice. Over.
That's one way to put it. Strong voice.
How are you, Tanya?
I'm all right. My brain is fried. We've got feedback again tonight.
It's me, I think.
Well, see, I couldn't actually hear. I heard a little bit, but not much. But is anyone else getting this feedback from Jen?
See, last week it was unconscious on mine. There was 10 years. Echo.
Yeah.
It's just the voices in your head.
I like the voice. What's stressing you out this evening?
Oh, bloody kids in homeschooling. Jesus, man. I was not cut out to be a teacher, you know.
No, seriously, me neither. Jesse's okay. She's back now. I think it's talking about Rue. Yeah, I've got massive feedback from me. Okay, let me turn just my volume.
In my head, just the one.
If I turn the volume, oh, it's not any better at all, is it?
Hi, Lewis.
Hi, Lewis. I've still got feedback even if I turn it down. Is it any better though?
See, I'm still not picking that much up. There's a little bit of not an echo, not feedback, but almost like a fuzziness now and then. But
Hi, Lewis.
Can you still hear me though?
That's
Oh,
better.
yeah.
I can hear it, but it's better.
Okay. I still think Tanya's seriously quiet as well though.
It's always my fault.
makes a change from it being my fault.
No, because last week it was me and Tanya getting the feedback, so I haven't got a clue what it is.
There you go. Danielle said it sounds better.
Cool.
Yeah.
Has the link been sent?
Oh,
Tanya.
that was loud.
Huh?
That was a bit loud. The feedback was a bit loud then.
Oh, mine. Oh, fuck. I'm going to throw this thing at the wall every week. Laptop.
Is it because are you? How close are you to your computer?
Who, me?
I'm still setting it in front of me.
Yeah, but we've never.
So it's not like you got your mouth right in front of it.
Is that any better?
No, not really.
Is it not?
Slightly.
See, even chill like this all night. Have a look at me.
Gav, I'll drink pretty much anything, but Foster's is easy, really, isn't it?
Are we talking beers? Yeah.
Yeah, Gav said I'm a Foster's man. Yeah, I'll do like Foster's, but I'm really a whiskey man, whiskey and rum. But I've got work tomorrow, so I can't drink too much of that tonight.
Oh, we've tried.
Oh God, yeah, that Kraken. We basically got through a bottle of that in a night.
I couldn't get anywhere.
Really?
Not around here. I couldn't. No. I didn't go into town though. I could have gone into town, but I didn't have time.
I can seriously barely hear Tanya.
Really? I can hear her all right.
Yeah, I'm going to put my ears.
Is the volume up on your laptop?
It was, but I was going to put my ears now. I can put the volume back up again, but it's going to go.
Gav, if you can get hold of it, get a bottle of. It's called Plantation XO 20th anniversary. If you can get hold of that rum, try that. That blew my mind. That stuff is unbelievable.
Oh, is that one?
The what?
Is that the banana stuff?
It tastes like banana and toffee, and oh my God, it is just.
Sounds
banana and coffee. Oh.
It's got that kind of aftertaste. It doesn't taste like it when you're drinking it, but it's got that aftertaste in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
And oh my God.
That sounds nice.
It is.
Sailor Jerry's. I've never heard of Sailor Jerry's.
Again, I can't cope with doing this. I can't cope with this layout. I don't know why. It does my head in.
What do I do with it?
Can you actually pick a different? Can you pick a different layout then?
I haven't got a clue.
No, Lucy. That's It's Bajan. It's Barbados.
Oh, yeah.
That's better. That's more like it.
No, I can do that.
We're just not all so all eating thanks, are we?
Yeah, Gav, seriously, try that.
Thank you.
It's the best rum I've ever had by far.
I'll drink anything, to be fair.
Well, I pretty much will, but
Nice.
So
Who's
how's
doing what this week? God,
homeschooling?
I know. I feel like I've done nothing else but teacher all flipping day every day.
See, I'm not. I'm only doing 1 hour or so a day because Jessie, Lucy, Ted, and Rue. Oh God, it takes her like an hour to do everything. But I'm thinking, and I'm like,
Well, same as Annie. Annie took 2 hours to do one maths worksheet the other day. In the end, I just said, just go away.
yeah.
to be fair enough, I'd probably take 2 hours to do one maths question.
Oh, but she was stuck on the easiest question. And I said, you've done all the hard bit. Why can't you do this bit? She goes, I don't know. So instead of losing my temper, in the end, I just said, right, go away in your bedroom, have a break for half an hour, and we'll come back to it because I was about to explode.
Yeah, I was. My day came home from work tonight and I went, can you take a day off because I'm losing my grip?
Aaron, apart from getting him up in the morning, Aaron's been okay, but he's had more online lessons, but he has to do it there and then online, whereas Annie's had lots of things sent through on like worksheets and you have to click on each separate thing. But apparently Annie's school's changing to Google Classroom next week, so we'll see how that goes. But
See, we're on Google Classroom, but I can't open the link and can't actually write on it. So now what they're doing, they're sending like printouts of it, but I've still got to go into Google Classroom for certain bits. I'm trying to. You can also change everyone's name and switch them around in stream.
hey, what?
I'm just reading what Danielle did. So I could turn like Robert's name into Aunt Sally or something if I wanted to.
Aunt Sally.
I'm just going to play that, see what these things do. And just see what these things do. Okay, that does nothing. That doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Lucy, look for a website called Master of Malt. Go on that website. They sell it there, and they sell so many different other things. You could quite easily go broke shopping on that one.
You don't sound like an alcoholic.
Not at all. No.
So ends up in the gutter somewhere.
I don't know all the best websites for buying spirits.
Oh no, it's like we tried the cafe and the next day we had to go buy the bottle.
It was so good.
Yeah, but no, look, I should have done now though. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. I've got these I put these bottle lights, and the bottle lights.
Oh, nice.
They're pretty funky, aren't they?
That's wicked. I've got them with a bottle of Jack Daniels and a bottle of Pennsylvania wine.
Jen,
Yeah.
you need to, at some point, send those bottles round to me. I will engrave them and send them back to you.
Huh? What do you mean engrave them?
I'll engrave them for you.
You do glass engraving?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish to God I'd known this earlier. My dad said,
On them and
Hi, Kaz.
oh, you could do spiders on them. Could you do my logo on one?
I could try.
Oh, hell yes. Ooh.
You have another customer.
Yeah, let me know what you do. I think it's my dad's 70th tomorrow, and I can't go and see him. I've had to order him something with, say, like vintage of in the year that he was born. I'm looking to find something engraved.
There you go. Lucy says her mum decorates bottles like that too, like your lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also, I've done some of those painted on them as well, rather than engrave them. So
I paint out what I paint anyway, don't I? So, but
I normally just drink it and throw it in the bin.
have a look on my other treasures. Have a look on my other treasures, and you'll see some of my stuff.
Facebook.
Yeah, I've got a Facebook page called
Have you?
Secret Treasures.
You're breaking up. I can't hear what you're saying.
You've got. I never knew that.
Yeah. I do
What
put
the
Facebook all sorts.
I can't hear what you say the page is called.
Secret Forest Treasures. Is it all one word?
No.
Secret Forest. I can't even spell it, let alone find it.
Treasures.
I couldn't even spell forest, let alone treasures.
It's still the tree then.
Yeah, I told you I just adapted the design.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's just some of the stuff that I've done in the past. So yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
See, I've got my Facebook art page, but I don't even remember last time I created on it. I think that's why I put on it.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Now, but I still do a bit, but just not as much as I used to. Yeah.
No. I kind of thought during lockdown I get time to do loads of them, but then you get kids and it's like that ain't happening.
Let me see if I can see it. Yep, Gav, you're welcome.
What?
About the rum. Make sure you treat yourself to a bottle of that, mate.
And people switch people by clicking on Tanya and dropping it on Rob, and they will switch places. Okay.
I feel like the baby bank here.
Technical genius.
So can you, because we're still the same name, can you drag the name from one to another, or do you have to take the whole picture?
The whole picture.
Oh, okay.
Which is I can change your name, so I'm gonna have a play.
You have.
You got the
Duck with headphones. It's a cool duck.
Right, so we talk about what's going on. Feedback. Okay, I'm gonna go.
So Gav did ask earlier, has anyone got any new spiders or anything new coming?
No, but I don't get taken next week. I'm itching to buy something as well.
Ah.
Yes. I want to get a mystery box. I haven't had a mystery box for I don't know how long, and I really like that either.
Yeah.
So I'm really choosing. There's certain things that I do want, but there's certain things that I probably wouldn't think about getting. So a mystery box, yeah.
Gav says, are we going to any of the shows if they're on this year? Oh, God, yeah. I can't wait for them to start again.
That depends. I say that depends. Depends how close they are for me.
You have 3 dogs. Click on it and those which change the name. No, it says it says remove from stream, solo layout, move, or edit mic settings.
See, the only one I would have reservations about driving to in a day is the Scotland one.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to stay overnight for that, but the rest of them I normally do in a day.
I'm not good with sitting all that time. That's the problem. I can't stand up for too long. I can't sit down for too long. I'm a bit of a fidget bummer. So. It's just I mean, I drive down to Port. It takes me about an hour and 45 minutes, and I'm done by the time I get there.
Oh, okay.
When I get out of the car, so 2 hours is probably, and then I've got to walk around the show and then drive back. It's too much. It's too much for me.
Is anybody else getting really bad feedback from Julia?
No.
But.
Oh, well done, Lucy. Just held her first spider.
Oh.
Which one?
Avik.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How big was it?
Yeah, Gav, if BTS is on, 100% going to go to that. Don't care what time of year it is.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do BTS even if I don't do anything else. And I'm going to have to stay overnight.
Well, see, I'm quite lucky. My parents live in Coventry. And last time BTS was on, I stayed there.
Yeah.
So that was nice and easy. It was like half an hour down the road from them.
Yeah. I think it's about, I don't know, it's about 3 hours drive for me.
Say BTS is about 40 there from me. It's the most local one.
Then you've got to walk all around it, and it's massive, isn't it? And then I've got to drive home. It's too much.
We see the last time I think it was Brighton was on,
Mm.
I drove from Bedford to Wolverhampton.
Oh God, yeah.
Wolverhampton back to Bedford. We stayed overnight there. Then I drove from Bedford to Brighton. Then that evening, after walking around the show, Brighton to Wolverhampton to Bedford.
Oh, bloody hell.
I was dead by the end of it.
No.
I felt so sorry for you.
That was a lot of miles.
Yeah. I've driven 3 hours in a day, but it's really hard work. Really hard work. It takes me days to get over it after.
Well, see, I used to drive coaches, so driving for that length of time is nothing.
Yeah.
I'm getting the 3 dots down now, but she's not giving me that option. I'll figure it out.
Mark Ashton said he's got a new Formingocylus acai. Ooh, very nice. You guys have a lot of Hamptons. Yeah, we do. It's one of those old English names.
Oh.
It's not like the American Hamptons. It's not that glam.
Oh God, no! It's not like the Hamptons you have. Most of them are like.
What the box?
Yeah, you wouldn't actually want to drive to them. You'd drive through them or past them.
Cheers, dude.
With your eyes closed?
Hey, what?
With your eyes closed?
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, Ellie.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Ellie.
Only going to Donny and BTS. The Northern's been rubbish the last 2 years since they moved venue. Hoping to go to Han and Marbeck, depending on rules.
Oh, now you see, Ham is one I'd like to go to.
I doubt if they'll do it this year, Lewis.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
I mean, if they put it on, it's unlikely that we could go to it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the Northern. Way too. It's peaceful. It's
Now, see, the Doncaster show, I want to go to one of them, but I know I will come back basically broke for the rest of my life.
And me. It's a real danger zone there. Go on.
Yeah. When you've got people selling lots of different types of geckos and things like that, I wouldn't be able to help myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd come back with snakes, lizards. Oh my God. I'd have to move on.
You see, there's a pet shop not too far from me, and the other day they had this. If I had a Viv and everything to go, I would have bought this snake. It was like a carpet python.
Yeah.
That was stunning.
Yeah, it was. I really did actually think you better get it to her.
I've got to admit, if I had everything, if I had all the bits and pieces ready for it, I would have had it. No doubt about that.
Right, I'm just gonna
But this thing was stunning.
Hi, Kaz. Just realised
Yeah, Lewis, if they do Doncaster, mate, I will be there, definitely.
Doncaster's mental, though. I meant Doncaster, not Northern.
Yeah.
Brighton's an hour for me. Brighton's an hour, well, about an hour and 10 minutes for me. And Ashford, I think, took me about an hour and 20, hour and a quarter.
Yeah, I think Ashford was about 2.5 from me, something like that.
Yeah, so they're my nearest one. But, yeah,
But obviously, the nearest one to me is Bedford. It's literally like 10 minutes from me. That's perfect.
Yeah, I just think last year I was kicking myself because I didn't really know about the shows until not last year, the year before me, because I didn't really know about the shows until a bit later on in the year, and I think I'd missed the episode anyway, and I thought, oh, I probably could have done that. It's 2 hours, but I probably could have done it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you see, the funny thing was when I got into, I've been researching and like finding out about spiders, but when I actually bought my first spider, it was Brighton, but that was not last year, the year before.
yeah.
But while I was doing all my research, I weren't aware of these shows, and I actually missed the one in Bedford.
Oh no.
So I weren't even aware this thing was on.
No.
Bedford was the first one that I went to.
Yeah, see, that would have been that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, say I wasn't even aware that these shows were happening or even a thing.
No, I was really shocked when I first got into it and realised it was actually a thing called the Spider Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if Daniel and James fly over for the BTS, then we got to go.
Yeah.
If who?
if Danielle and James fly over for BTS, we've got to go then.
Oh, hell yeah.
I have no choice.
I want to stay over. I want to stay over at some shows that I do. Do you know what I mean? So you can meet up with people that actually have more of a laugh, because you don't really get a chance to talk that much because it's so easy.
You don't, when you're at the show, it's so mental, isn't it? That you can sort of chat to people for 2 or 3 minutes and that's it. Then, you know.
The problem is, unless you book it really early, staying over takes a big chunk out of your Spider budget.
Oh, God, yeah.
And then you're like, I've got this amount left.
This is why I like getting in that queue and be in the queue, because I like to talk to people in the queue. Because once you get inside, the chance of finding somebody again is absolutely
Yeah.
high remote.
I'm always late everywhere I go. So.
Oh no, you see, that would I couldn't be late. That would absolutely do my nutting. I'm not one of these people that has to get there like 2 hours early and wait forever, but I need to be there at least like 15-20 minutes early, otherwise I can't cope.
Oh, you and Jen make a lot of you told me.
Oh God, no, if I'm late for anything, then I start having a bit of a meltdown. I'm one of them people.
I don't mean to be late, I just end up being late, and it doesn't matter how much I plan it, or the only place that I'm not late for is school. I managed to get there on time. I don't know why. I think it's just 15. But
either that, or it's trying desperately to get rid of your kids. Yeah, you take them.
No, it's not. I think it's a good morning routine that I'm in, and it's But when it's like, I don't know, Paul despairs with me. He says, "What time are you getting there?" And I'll say about 4-ish, and he'll go, "I'll see you at 7 then." I go, "All right."
That's it. Get there when you get there. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't too bad for the Brighton show because I stayed at King's anyway, so it was only like, I think it's a 40-minute drive from Eastbourne.
Oh, that's easy, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's literally one road.
Yeah.
So I got there about 11:30. By the time I'd found somewhere to park, I actually got into the centre at 11, so I wasn't that late.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Kids. We have somebody coming on.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hi, Danielle.
How are you?
Good. You're okay?
I actually know what you look like now.
Even
I know.
Today, darling.
You always say
I've been with live streams lately.
I didn't hear.
We were trying to work it out earlier. How far behind us are you? We were trying to work out what time it was there.
Right now it's 1:20 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay, so you're 7 hours behind. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Was it 7?
I've got everybody now at the moment.
I don't know why I thought it was 8, but
Right, let me catch up on some things. How are you, Danielle?
I'm doing all right.
Cool. I'm loving the pink hair. Kind of miss mine, to be honest.
You'll
Mine's
change it.
normally black.
Is anybody else getting feedback? I'm getting really bad. Everybody.
Yeah. I'm gonna try headphones here. See if it's me.
I'm getting a little bit of feedback every now and then, but not massively.
Didn't see you.
Hey, Gab.
Yeah, I'm really restricted to hear anybody saying. I might try my headphones. See if it works.
Oh yeah, Lucy, it'll be your first. Will it be your first spider show?
Is that better?
Not. It's only been with Gav.
I think it's my computer.
I don't know. It's normally normally Gav and Al used to go together, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi Tam.
He's with you now. He's with you now.
Is that better?
Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, I can hear that better.
Am I
Right,
still
yeah, I do
echoing?
my
Yes,
to
it's
my-
I've got a really runny nose.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me okay?
But yeah, you're cracking. Oh, you're not cracking up. You're breaking up a little bit. Cracking up's probably the wrong expression.
Breaking up then.
Yeah.
Drop the clock.
Hey, Ellie.
Can you hear me?
Back then, but it's
I can't do this. Just do. No, that's make it sound really weird.
Is it making you sound weird or making? Oh, Gav, all three of you are
That
going to
sounds
be
weird.
here. Cool.
Just to pay
Oh,
to get
cool.
to BTS.
Yeah, it's something like, is it if you're a member of the BTS, it's something like £4 or £3, but if you're not, it's only like a £5, so it's not
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not
horrendous anyway.
No.
For each of us to get into the show, we're looking at about $40 in Canada.
Is it?
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Mind you, you see a lot of this on Facebook and that, the price differences, especially in Canada, because
Yeah.
I watched what's his name, Adam, Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles, and he talks a lot about the prices of things in Canada because they're like so much more expensive than anywhere else.
A tarantula's really expensive.
Yeah. Danielle, tell Jen how much a pint of milk is.
A pint of milk here is a liter, a little bit more than a liter, and you're looking at about 8 pounds, 9 pounds a liter.
That's ridiculous.
For milk?
For milk.
Food's expensive here.
Jesus Christ, what are they milking in Canada?
Jesus.
A lot of us don't raise milking cows. We raise meat cattle.
I'll be going vegan.
Need some marble.
That is insane.
Yeah, madness. Oh, see, we drink so much tea over here, and it has milk in it. So, yeah. Couldn't be without milk.
We wouldn't be able to afford to drink tea.
No.
We'd all have to become raging alcoholics. It'd be the only thing cheap enough to drink.
James has started drinking tea now too.
It's not the same without milk, though.
Oh, I don't know. Some tea, if you put milk in it, it's vile.
Yeah, you wouldn't put it in Earl Grey, would you?
Oh, I do.
A little bit.
None of the feedback is coming through on the actual screen.
I beg your pardon?
None of the feedback is coming through on the actual screen. Like I'm listening, I could hear it on the screen, and there's no feedback. If I plug my headphones in,
Oh. Because I'm struggling to hear what people are saying. I'm really missing those messages here as well.
Wait, would you?
hey widget,
Mid goes
Hey,
in
Mark.
higher.
hey, pretty close. Magic I'm gonna do. I'm about. I have to bleach my roots and reach pink.
She's just got a line down the smile, hasn't she?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. I know you guys.
I need a haircut really bad. Look, I've got like it's all going tits up here. Look.
I'm just trying to sort my sound out because I'm getting barely hear what everyone's saying. Fever.
It's a good job I cut my own hair. Otherwise, it'll be down here by the time we're out of lockdown.
Hello.
I like it.
James has really long hair for a while. James's hair probably comes to the middle of his back.
Really? Wow.
My big son's growing his hair. It's about down to here now, but it's curly, so it's really nice.
Oh, okay.
My oldest son's got thick curly hair. Yeah.
So it looks like a musketeer now.
He keeps. It's long enough for him to tie it back, so you don't see it down very often. But he keeps putting it up here to get it out of his face.
I can braid James's, and it goes all the way down to the middle of his back.
I do like long hair.
Midgard
Yeah,
says he
Midgard's
wishes
got
he had
really
long
long
hair.
Oh, no, God, it's
He
horrible.
also told me he wishes he had tattoos.
Yeah.
Midgard has to wish before there.
We'd like to see what Widget looks like, wouldn't we?
Tarantula Journey says, nice rack, Rob.
Yeah, Tam, thanks, mate. Yeah, those racks are awesome. So Jen bought me those lights for Christmas, and they are just fantastic.
That joke just went right over his head. Look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
Hey, what?
That's what you've got a nice rack.
Oh, I did think of that one. I was going to say, you can't see that far down on this screen, surely.
Your man boots.
Leave my socks alone.
Right, I'm ready.
I wish I had hair full stop. Hair once, Mark.
At least, Mark, you can just get up out of bed in the morning and not think, what the hell do I look like? Because you always look the same.
Mark, I always tell my dad, he's not tall. He's just taller than his hair.
I like that one. Yeah.
So, Mark, any more thoughts about starting your own channel?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Mark.
We need an update, Mark. You should definitely do it. If you haven't started doing something, why not?
Say hi.
Go on, everyone in the chat, bombard Mark with messages to do his own channel. What? Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you are beautiful.
Never mind the kitty.
Yes, and I know it.
She's a brat.
Is he a husky? Or
Yeah,
husky cross?
Siberian.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
my son, what's
He's
one of
gonna have puppies in a year and a half.
Really?
Such pretty puppies too.
those? What's his name?
Her name is Katara.
She's pretty.
I have another old girl, but she's over there on the floor and she's cranky today. She's a Zula.
Yes, Mark. Stop thinking about it. Just do it.
That's it. Just, yeah,
You're going to keep going on to your cave.
we are. We're going to break you eventually.
If I can do it, come on.
Oh,
Playtime.
Oh, super playful. She's only 8 months old now.
You know. Come on, working tonight, bros.
Oh, be careful. We're going to get in trouble if we break anything else.
Question is, what's she already broken?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything. They're bad. We had a beautiful piece that came on our wedding cake. Like our wedding cake topper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Smash. Everything.
Oh, no.
The only thing that they're not concerned with is the tanks and tarantula enclosures. They don't bugger them at all.
Just as well, really, isn't it?
But the cat, this dog, my old dog has kind of taught herself to never mind the cat. The new puppy hasn't. She's like, every move that the cat makes, she is freaking.
See,
She knows she's not allowed to chase it. So if the cat gets up and moves towards her, she starts to panic and tries to get away.
This is what
She's
my
learned.
dog chases the cat. But when the cat stops, the dog's like just shaking.
I've been busy today. Let's see.
Who in the chat is going to the Fatal Frames 3?
Me.
You doing it,
Well,
Tanya?
Huh?
You doing it?
Yeah. Well, do you know what I'm really worried about? I'm really worried that she's going to post that post and something happens and I can't put my name on it quick enough.
Oh, I'm not going to post on the post. I've already talked to Amy because I don't
think
want to post it.
There's going to be isn't there?
So what is it? I mean, I don't know anything about this. I've not watched any of the videos or anything. Is it like before where there's like 64 people, or is it going to be loads more? And
No, I watched Amy the other day talking about it. It says it's going to do the same as Sam did. She's going to hope for the 64, but if not, it's going to be the 32.
So
see, I wasn't going to do it this year until I was bullied into it.
Ellie Tam
Bully did do it.
I was, honestly.
Jen, did you bully him into it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, she's like, yeah, I did.
No, we
Yeah.
saw Sam at one of the
I own
shows.
that.
She's not proud of it at all. Don't worry about it.
So that's 8 of us just on here that's going to do it.
Yeah,
I hope
I'm
there's going to be 64. I have like 500 clips already saved, and my macro lens hasn't even shown up yet.
500 clips? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
When does it need to be in by though? Because I haven't even.
She said, well, she's supposed to go up next Wednesday, and then I think you've got 6 weeks after that. So I've got 3 good-ish clips that I've done so far, maybe 4.
Are they really all full of feeding clips?
Oh, for Fatal Films.
Oh, they seriously just Fatal Films?
All of them.
That's insane.
I told you guys, I'm winning. I am winning.
That's what you call a little obsessive.
I've been off work for 3 months. Off work for 3 months doing nothing but filming Fatal Things clips.
Really
Committed, I'll give you that.
How would you decide that? I'm trying to be insane.
It sucks big time. I got the dogs. James works 2 jobs, so he's working 7 days a week. And it sucks.
How many transfers have you got?
140 right now. We just sold some of our stock because we sell as well.
Yeah, well, no wonder you got 500 clips. If you got that many, that's like 2 weeks of feeding.
Yeah.
We buy them in 6s or 7s until we get a male and a female, and then everything else gets sold, whether it's a male or a female. We just grow to a pair. And James has a microscope, so we can sex them pretty early, right?
Daniel, I have a video coming out in a few days just for you.
A video coming out in a couple of days just for me.
Involve a Sterny widget.
I hope so. They're my favorite.
I know.
Hi, Jojo.
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 I love a Jojo.
Gav said he's got about 400 plus now.
Yeah, I've just
Ooh,
seen
Gav, that's crazy.
Oh, he's starting to sell as well, so that's why. So, Gav, are you going to be selling at the BTS, or are you just going to go?
Ooh.
I need to up my game. I've only got 45.
I haven't even got that many.
Have you?
No, I think I've got about 30, 32, something like that.
Yeah, well, I did have I had a
breed in ranch, right?
Do what, sorry?
We breed in ranch. So we don't sell slings. We don't sell anything until it gets at least 2 inches.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Selling slings in Canada and shipping them with it being cold for so long, slings hardly make it. So then you're selling 50%, you're recovering because they die on the way.
Yeah.
So
no, I'll never forget. I can't remember who said it, but there was like a stand-up comedian, and he was Canadian, and he said basically we have 2 seasons in Canada, July and winter. You know,
8 to 9 months of snow a year where I am.
Jeez.
Really bad.
I did see a post, Gav, saying that they might do it in July. They're provisionally thinking about doing it in July, so you might be all right.
I can't see it happening.
Gav.
I don't know. I mean, if it's going to happen, it's going to be later in the year.
Yeah.
It's getting worse. They've just found a new strain now that's come from South America. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way they're going to show anywhere soon.
In Canada, we haven't even gotten the injection yet. Only elderly people and care workers right now.
That's the same here. We've got like over 80s, certain care workers, certain like what they call key workers, and then it starts going down the scale. So people my age aren't going to get it until God knows when this year, if this year, you know.
I'm 32. They're likely not going to give me a shot for a long time.
No.
I'm going to be the last person in Canada to get the shot. They'll be like, okay, you can come now.
Because like
Young,
2 minutes from my
healthy,
house,
why
by
not?
the queue of people going in now to get tested, because where I live now, around the corner, is literally it's an injection place. It's,
Okay.
All the old dodders there lining up to go in to get their shots crossing. It's, I don't know.
Stop being mean to her.
Lewis has got a new addition. What have you got, Lewis?
He's not going to tell us. He's not going to tell us what he's got. He likes to tease.
Yeah. Look at, I got a score from Arthropod Ambassadors.
Ooh.
She gave me like 30 stickers, a whole bunch of pins and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Oh, like, they're like awesome.
Lewis said the video's up now.
I seriously need to send that because it's not even funny. I've got a list of people that are going to shoot me if I don't send them out. Things at the moment, I don't want to go near the post office because I go to the post office and the queue is just like people aren't keeping a distance and it just freaks me out.
Yeah.
So,
Magnets?
2 videos coming up
Oh,
tonight.
cool.
Oh, nice.
oh, I like those.
That's
These
a
are
cool
magnets.
design. Wow.
They are
And some
cool.
shiny stickers.
I like that.
Yes. Lewis,
See, a lot of people doing shiny stickers now, aren't they? I like those.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think that's my favourite one.
Oh, wow.
And where are these from?
Arthropod Ambassador.
They're cool.
These are like these pin things.
I like the shiny stickers and the magnets.
Are they Canadian?
No, US.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I like that.
I do like that one with the finger, to be fair. That is cute.
Nice.
Oh,
And
God.
she made me this out of a domino rope.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Amy.
Well,
How are you?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
And I'll be making them into hemp necklaces because I make hemp necklaces.
Oh, wow.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
In here.
Huge score.
Who is coming?
Hi, Amy. Hi, Robbie.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, everybody.
I won't realise Tam's in here as well. There we go through. Let me see what's going on.
Mark's getting stickers done. We want some stickers, Mark. I know yours haven't arrived yet. We're sending out a new batch of resends. Lots of stuff gets lost in Canada.
That's I need so badly to send it because it's not even funny.
I'm beginning to wonder about my parcel because I sent that ages ago.
Well, stuff coming to Canada. It's Canada Post.
A
That
big
is,
box as well.
it'll just probably take a while, a long time.
Amy, while you're on here, we were just been talking about Fatal Fangs 3. When are you putting up the thing to say for you to register? Because people are panicking that they're not going to get their name down.
I know what day it is. It's 20th.
Want to see my efforts, Amy? Check this out. All Fatal Fangs footage.
She's literally got 500 clicks.
Yeah.
So far, 500 clips, and they're not even GoPro clips yet.
So
My macro camera hasn't come in.
after you're knocked out in the first round, remember this.
It won't happen.
Nope. Yeah, do you remember Master Transition? We did a whole video saying he was going to kick ass. He was winning.
I'm actually
Yeah.
a little sad. I'm only allowed
Oh,
to send
his
you
legs,
6.
between his legs.
I probably got 60 that are worthy.
Cheers, Amy.
Nancy, that's the thing.
How are you going to choose just 6? Out of all of
I
those?
know. James is a big part of narrowing down.
Well, see, this is the thing that I did with this year's one. It was just like
That's not fair, Amy.
I wasn't doing any sort of fancy editing or anything like that. It was just a case of, yep, they'll do. Send them off. There you go.
No way. I've spent so much time. I wanted to be in number 2, but I just missed Sam putting it together.
Yeah.
And see, I had, compared to some other people, I had some pretty awful clips, and I made it to the semi-finals.
Thing is, I was under absolute stress about trying to play a Fantasy too, because all mine were into an influx of pre-malt. So nobody was feeding, and I was absolutely doing my nut. So by the time it come round, I'm like, you know what, these ones will do. My last 2 are failed, but they didn't get through. So.
Oh, Midgard.
Yeah, I need to learn how to do some fancy editing because mine is very basic.
Oh God, yeah. My editing's literally cut out the bits that I don't want to keep, and that's it.
Yeah. I've got 48 editing software. I can't figure out how to use it.
I'm pretty impressed that I've mastered putting words on the screen, let alone anything else.
Yeah, you should have seen this a day where I was at Robert's house and actually realised how to put the music on. We're like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, what is wrong with my nose? I need to.
You got sniffles.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I've had it for a few days now.
No, you see, Robbie's put a comment saying, I thought Sam was going to edit the clips. See, I thought Sam was going to rearrange the clips to do the... I didn't actually know that the order you sent the clips in was going to be how they were put on the competition.
No, I didn't. I was mortified.
I thought sort of Sam would pick them as his favourite ones to go in different rounds.
Yeah.
What's going to bother me up, that is, because I'm so indecisive sometimes. I'm going to be going, should I put this one first? Should I put that one first? Which one should I start with? I don't know.
I literally just picked 5 clips and put them all together, and that was it.
I got great clips, but I am a terrible editor.
Well, you know, and also you don't know who you're going to be picked against, so it's kind of a bit of luck as well. It's a bit of chance.
Oh God, yeah.
So
Luck's a massive part of it.
Hi, Alex.
I don't like putting music on my clips. That's the thing. I like to just waffle. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I love music. I love a bit of music.
So
see, I don't put music on mine because I think, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people do it. A lot of people do videos where it's just literally all music, no talking. But I mean, I don't know. The videos like that put me off watching them, let alone making them.
I don't that are just music.
You won't want to watch mine then. I love it. My favourite bit of making a video is choosing music to go with it.
See, I don't mind music with it.
You're really good at it, though.
I like music in the background, but I like people hearing people waffle like I do.
Yeah, I do. I like hearing people talk to their animals because I must come across as a bit of a half-wit on my videos because I talk to my animals like they're babies.
We all do.
I mean, you know, I'm a grown man and I talk to them like I must sound insane, but I don't care. I like hearing people talking to their animals. I like hearing as well as seeing people interact with them. I like hearing people interact with them as well.
I do enjoy that bit of it. I definitely do enjoy that bit of it. What did you watch my latest video about getting my Percy back?
I did.
I know, I missed you.
I'm so behind on it. The only video I watched was literally Amy's for the Fatal Planes 3 thing because I wanted to know what the situation was of it. Other than that, the kids are not letting me watch anything.
No, I know. And I started watching. Oh no, I better not say that. I'll say it later.
Now, see, Robbie, I get that. Music is meant to set a mood.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people use the music as the feature rather than just a part of it. I mean, this is if people don't agree with me, fair enough. But
it depends on what your channel is. You know what I mean? Mine's more. I try and show what it's really like. So if I try and feed something that makes me jump or scares the crap out of me, I'm going to show it. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to.
Oh, I can't help that. I scream like a little girl on half of my videos.
I run away.
Yeah.
If you've seen me, when something scary happens, the camera backs up. Because James is dealing with the shit, and I'm backing up to be away from it.
Like Amy said. But a lot of the judges, they've all said music. I don't think music should be the main feature. I think you can have music, but I think if you naturally talk on your video, talk as well, but just have music in the background. Or
Now, you see, this is one of the things where I'm going to put it out there. I had a little bit of a problem with the whole Fatal Fangs 2 because it seemed to be more about video editing than it was about tarantula takedowns.
I agree.
I can see I know what you're getting at.
Yeah, it seemed to be more about who had the best editing software and who could do it better. It didn't seem to be about the takedowns because there were some mental takedowns and they lost to someone that had music or a funny caption on it. And it was that's not what this was about.
But then that's really down to the judging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know if the judges say they want music and stuff, but at the end of the day, it has to be the initial, the takedown itself. Do you know what I mean?
I was worrying about equipment because obviously I've just got a phone. I haven't.
Well, that's all. I use my phone to film my clips. That is it. I don't have any fancy cameras or lenses or anything like that. I use a phone and that's it.
But a lot of people have, and I kind of think, oh God, maybe my clips will be rubbish because I've only got a phone.
Well,
But
this is where,
I have got some pretty decent clips that I've just done on my phone. So it's kind of, I've kind of put that aside for now, and I'm not worried about it too much.
Well, that's the thing. I'm in no position to go out and spend thousands of pounds on camera equipment anyway. But you know, I wouldn't if I did that because it's not me.
No.
Yeah, see, Ellie, that was my biggest problem with it. I mean, it was good. There were some really good clips. There were some really, some of them were really well done. But overall, I think it just seemed to be about how good you were at video editing.
I do agree with what Amy's
I'm trying to put clips of my phone going wrong. It's going too quick.
I do agree with what Amy's just said, though. Yeah, because we are YouTubers and we do present our videos, in a certain way.
Oh God, yeah. We all have our own way of doing it. We all know. I mean, let's face it. Most of us tune in to people like Mark's Tarantulas because the footage he gets is mind blowing. Mm. And that's Mark's a great bloke. His channel's really good. He's got some unbelievable spiders. But
I can't get
when you put a video on from Mark, you're going to get like documentary quality footage.
But I think
I just don't want to see 100 of the same clips either.
No.
I think the things here with Fatal Fangs, it should predominantly be about the takedown, but it is a competition. And you are going to do whatever you can do.
Oh, of course you are.
To take it to another level. If your feeding clip isn't that good, but you add something else to it that tweaks it, and that's what the judges are looking for. But all the judges said they want music. They want good lighting. They want good takedowns. Do you know what I mean? They tell you. They've told you from the get go.
Oh yeah.
What they want. Do you know what I mean?
And this is going to be my first attempt at different angles. I've never done that before.
No. I have one angle. It's whatever my phone sees. That's it.
Yeah, I got an extra camera for it. I don't know how to use it yet, though.
Well, see, I've got a little GoPro that I use on my bike, but I keep meaning to try and do that with a video, but by the time I start filming stuff, I've completely forgotten about that anyway.
Yeah, Amy, it was awful what happened in the first one.
Brand new camera.
Yeah, I mean, it also didn't work because of all the underhand cheating and backstabbing that went on as well. You know, if it had been down to a judging panel rather than public opinion, it might have been different.
That's what she means, yeah.
Yeah.
No, having some impartial judges is definitely the way to go, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, obviously, Rob and Jen, you were in last year's.
Yeah.
Last year now, isn't it? And there was no nastiness, was there? Everybody was having a laugh and a joke about it, and you know, there was no nastiness. Everyone was kind of
no, because all of that was taken out of it because of the fact that they had a judging panel.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was nice. I mean, I know the year before the Fatal Fangs won, I wasn't in it, but I joined the live chat for it, and it was a little bit hairy. Do you know what I mean? And this time it wasn't. It was just more, you know, it's out of our hands sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Not,
yeah.
And it's not about size of training or anything like that. It's what you do. Do you know what I mean? It's.
Oh God, yeah. I mean,
but,
you know, there was people from, like you say, from the size of Mark and Gar and people like that, all the way down to people like myself who've, you know.
I do wonder though whether it should be. I don't know how the judging panel works, but I think it should be like they should judge 50% on the editing, 50% on the takedown. Do you mean? I don't know how it's worked. If this is making any sense.
I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It should be a percentage of it for the takedown because it is predominantly a takedown thing, and then like maybe 30% for the thing. I don't know. I'm waffling. I'm going to lose anyway. So.
Oh, it let me share the link for the stream with Troy. Like before, when I hit share, it wouldn't let me from your guys' country.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, like even just from a YouTube, like in chat, if we go to share it, it wouldn't let us from anybody from the UK, and it just let me now.
I got a new ring.
Wow.
No, for my birthday actually, and I got this for Christmas. This big old tripod-y.
Ooh, I got one of those.
I really like this bit on it because you can just move it around and.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's like mine.
Yeah, same as mine. They are so good, aren't they?
Yeah, probably mine. It's like it does this.
Yeah.
I have 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Tripods, all different sizes.
I'm just going to try and go to the comments because really.
I've got one of these bendy ones. One of these bendy things. But it's a bit
Hey.
It's all right. I just use that light just for feeding. But yeah.
That's a fair point, Robbie.
What?
Robbie said the best way to get a judging panel would be people who actually have no interest in the hobby or the creators' channels. Completely impartial.
But those people that have no interest in the hobby aren't going to enjoy and know what to look for, even, right?
Well,
yeah.
I'm not sure that would work.
No, they could, if they could have a really good takedown, they would just see that as being vicious and not nice. Do you know what I mean?
in a way, yes, but they would obviously have to understand what's going on and what the competition's about, and basically understand that most of us are sadistic roach killers.
Not me. Not me. I haven't killed a roach ever.
What do you feed yours then?
Crickets and worms.
Ah, fair enough. No, I feed them crickets, roaches, mealworms, Mario worms.
Lucy? Lucy. I think that's right.
Anything they'll take down.
We get something you guys don't get. We get horned tobacco worms.
Oh
Those
God,
green
yeah.
Are they the
I
blue
want to
ones?
get my hands on those things.
They're
Blue
cool.
ones, yeah.
Yeah. Because you see them when people are feeding them, and like when the tarantula pops you with the fangs, it's just like blue
It's
ooze,
horrifying.
basically, isn't it?
We had a centipede once and gave one to a centipede.
I know people use them, but I've never seen it. You know when they
I
use sun beetle grubs.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Those
I've
butterworms.
I know people use them, but I've just never seen it.
See, they're saying that.
I
I've
see.
seen it recently and I thought, oh, I wonder. But
Just to see what would happen.
And see, when my sturmy gets bigger, I'm gonna have to try and find bigger food items for it.
We breed lots of sturmy and have lots of sturmy, and we have to feed at least once a year a mouse.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm not looking forward to, but it's part
It
of
stinks.
it.
It's so gross. Do it all at once. So I have 6 sturmy females, large ones. Give them all their mouse at once, each a mouse at the same time, so that you don't have to suffer through the smell in the house for more than a week.
See, I've only got one. She is confirmed female now, but I mean, I say only. She's about 7.5, 8 inches at the minute, so she's still got a lot of room to grow.
see you later, Amy.
Good night, Amy.
Bye, Amy.
You'll have to feed it hisses, Rob.
Yeah, you see, now that is true. You do get a lot of people feed them hissers, but
I know. I find it.
We keep them as pets, that's why.
that's the problem. That's what I mean. I've got hissers in my community. I'd be like, no, I can't feed them.
No, I do the same. I'm quite glad I haven't got a family in that respect, but yeah.
We see, I did.
She's good.
It was one that I was never really going to get, but at the BTS, not last year, the year before, they had one there for like, it was about 3 inches and it was 35 quid. So I thought, I'm not passing that opportunity.
That's a really good price, yeah.
35 quid. That's
Like $20.
$70 here.
Yeah.
And they're normally £70, aren't they?
That was unsexed, and I've struck lucky with this one because it is female. So
My very first blondie, I got it 12 years ago. She was 10 inches, and I paid $1,200 for her.
ouch. Now you see here, if you got an adult
Nope.
Sturmy or Blondie, you'd be paying £200 or £300.
Yeah.
So that shows.
Our Sturmies right now, our blondies right now, you can get them at an inch, which is L2, I think, for you guys.
Yeah.
And they're $300 or $400.
Oh,
What?
ouch.
Madness. Well, it's not madness when you consider how much a pint of milk is in Canada. Come on.
Well, this is true. Yeah.
Madness.
Yeah,
just
it's
so
crazy here. It's expensive. Take me down. No, you don't need up.
Thoughts, fancy Danielle, cut a second channel so you and James get into individually.
Nope.
Hey, don't put ideas in our head.
The problem with that is I'd have to have other content on my channel, and only James is brave enough to do the videos. I'm doing better. I'm doing better with the being on screen and doing the streaming. We started
You
our
do?
own stream.
You're doing lives, how can you not just
I'm starting, right? I'm forcing myself to do it. And once more than like 15 people come in the room, you'll notice in the streams that I sit way back. James sits forward. It's because I get nervous and I really want to run.
thing is, when I first started doing mine, you have to do the intro and outro and you talk to yourself, you feel like an absolute nutter. Do you know
I
what I mean?
can't do
Yeah.
it.
But you can cut stuff out, do you know what I mean? You know, at times I've like done the intro and done it 5 times, do you know what I mean? Go, no, same with this.
Oh,
We say
are you okay?
If I
Are you
ever had to
okay?
do like an outtakes video from all of my intros and outros, it would basically just be a 15-minute bleep.
It's okay.
Because I am normally, if I get something wrong, I just sit there and sort of stare at the camera and then just start hurling abuse at myself.
She was just playing and smacked her head on our solid wood table.
Ooh, ouch.
You okay? I know.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
Yeah,
make
fair point, Lucy. That's a good point. If you're so nervous sitting on camera doing intros to videos and
Thanks, Kaz.
how are you sat here doing this live? because you don't come across as being nervous.
I'm getting better at the lives
She said she's getting used to doing it.
because I've been hiding behind the camera for a year.
Well, so was Rob. When I met Rob, he said he was never going to show his face on the camera. And I said,
Oh God, no! I was like I say, I was adamant.
I said, don't do it. I said, just do it once. If you don't like it, don't do it. But once you do it once, you get used to it. I mean, I put out a video yesterday, but I hadn't done a video for a month. I just didn't feel like doing it. But doing it yesterday, and I was doing it, I actually quite like talking to myself again. Because even though I'm talking to myself, I felt like I was talking to all of you lot again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm talking to you all again, even though it's literally just me.
James told me he was going to start his channel. And I said, okay, as long as you promise. I said, I'll help with everything. I already loved the spiders. We've already been collecting for 12, 15 years now. So I already love the spiders, but I was like, as long as you promise, I'm never on camera, ever. I said, that's the deal. I don't want anything to do with it. I'll be behind camera.
Yeah.
And then we started doing the live streams on Instagram. And we did them for about a year. I was still behind camera, but I was still talking to people. And then we got invited up onto TSNT.
Yeah.
And I love Amy. Amy's one of my major heroes. So had to force myself to come out of the bedroom for 10 minutes and sit on the live stream with her.
Why don't you do what Gav and Lucy do? It's Gav's channel, but Lucy comes on. You know what I mean?
Because I'm still trying to convince myself making a video.
I think you rock it, girl.
I'm a little afraid.
To be fair, I used to be, like I say, I mean, like Jen says, I was adamant. The one thing I was never going to do on my channel was show my face. And now it's just like, yeah, whatever. I mean, I still get a little bit.
Nobody wants to be exotic slayer anymore. Everybody's like, nope, I have to show my face now.
Yeah.
I'm all right till it comes to talking, and then I get all my words mixed up, or I stutter, or I go, because I can't think of what the next bit that I need to say is, and then I start again, and
Yeah, it's out.
yeah, I do it about 4 or 5 times.
We do no second takes in this house.
I used to, but now I don't edit my intros or my outros now. I'm just going for it. If I go, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll just go with it now. That's it.
I do sometimes.
Oh God, no! If I didn't edit,
Mistakes I've made. If I've made loads, then I'll start again. If I've just made one or a couple, I kind of let that slide now. But yeah, you always see me going or I say the wrong word, and I think, oh God, not that.
Yeah.
I'll cut something for James, but I won't reshoot it. So he has to. I say, go ahead. I said, if you mess up, just start again. I'll cut it and I'll cut it together. But I'm not doing 30 friggin' takes or something. That would drive me crazy. I have to do all the editing.
Oh.
Fair enough.
So I just say, screw it, man. Just go. You get one shot in this house.
We all need to do like a whole video of bloopers and just crap that we've come out with and swearing and
yeah.
Let's even say if you watch, like, okay, mine for example, you watch the very first video I did, I was like, hello, this is my channel, I'm trying to do this. Do you know what I mean? I'm like a freaking nothing. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm like, oh, you get used to doing it. Just
my first appearance was this. That was my first appearance in a video.
Oh no, I still look like a rabbit in the headlights whenever I do my intro and outro. I can't help it. It's just
you do look a little bit. Sometimes you do look a little bit uncomfortable. Like
I am so uncomfortable. It's not true.
James is a natural. You turn on that camera and he's like, "Hey guys," right through, and I'm like, "Really, really." But we're going to be doing a new intro here because we've been on YouTube now for a year and a month. So,
wow!
I love video. I look like somebody had slapped me with a wet fish. I look really miserable. And when I watched it back, I thought, Jesus, I look miserable, but I'm not doing it again. Well, hello. Welcome to Secret Forest Creatures. I did cheer up in the middle of the video, but you know,
Thing is, you always do that. I think you're your own worst enemy. Do you know what I mean? You think it looks so much worse than it actually is. Do you know what I mean? And thing is, you knows everybody knows who you are. Like saying Mark, everybody knows who Mark is. Everybody knows who Danielle is. Do you know what I mean? It's it's not going to be like, oh, you know, she's new at this. You're like, about time they're doing the video. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get it done, guys.
get it done. I'm sure it was you that kicked me out the backside in the beginning. Why aren't you on your videos? You should be on your videos. All right.
James does that. That's his job. I do all the editing. His job is to make the videos and to make sure Instagram gets content every day. I do the contests and the giveaways and usually most of the networking. All the YouTube video watching, commenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he also does the scary spiders. He likes all the big scary ones. We just had to breed gigas females. They're like 9 inches. And the males are like 9 inches. And they run from light.
Yeah.
So you're breeding 18-inch spider in the dark.
Oh, God.
Now, that's fun. Jesus.
It's scary as heck.
Anyone wants to know what a scary spiders?
Ask Kelsey Adam. They're not allowed in my house.
Oh, you see, I want one of them, but I know they're just ridiculously quick, stupidly venomous.
What's that?
Featherleg baboon. It's supposed to be the most venomous tarantula there is.
To me, you can get an HMAC and be satisfied. To me, you can get an HMAC and be satisfied.
About 2 inches now, so.
My HMAC is a lovely girl.
Oh,
See,
God,
No, I'm being serious. She is. She's really
oh my God.
I think the scariest spiders are mature males. They hook
No,
out.
they're just grumpy.
They're just like, they're just wild. I mean, my male Bulgari is just the devil.
good advice. That's good advice, Robbie.
I think mature males on any species, they hook out and they just turn nuts.
I'm working on it. I wasn't in my first video.
One's above.
Now, see the one spider that really unnerved me, other than my pokey, because the first time I rehoused that was trying to kill me. But the one that really unnerved me, even though it was one of my favourites, was my female red fang, the wandering spider. Now, it's the potential with them things. I mean, she was never.
She just looked creepy though.
Nasty, or she wasn't defensive or anything like that. But it's just the fact that the way she moved, sometimes it literally twitch and you'd be like, oh.
I just think that just looked creepy. That's one spider.
I thought it's stunning.
Robbie said, I had an adult run up my face and sit on my head. Oh,
yeah, I remember him saying about that. That's not at all scary.
Hi, Spider Mom.
Hi, Spider Mom.
Oh, hi, Spider Mom.
Oh, that's the other thing as well. They watch Spider Mom's videos. See who's
That's always the way. I do my filming generally speaking, either first thing in the morning before they get up, or when they've gone to school.
I'll be right back.
School at the moment, or I do it really late at night.
You lay down.
It's not too bad though. They do spend, because they're getting older, they do spend some time in their room, so I do get a bit of peace and quiet during the day.
If I fancy doing a video just for me, I'll do it when the kids are at school, but most of the time I do it with Jessie. Because that way I've got the flash. Because if Jessie, because I'll use my phone as well. If Jessie's doing it, I've got the light from the flash as well. If I do it on the tripod, it has to be the other way around, so I can't see it, and I have an extra light source.
I was trying to get some footage of my sucking bugs last night. Oh my god, they are the thickest bugs going. I don't know if it's mine, but bloody hell. So I've got them in. Just trying to think. Oh, I've got them in like a tub like this at the moment. I want to get them like a proper enclosure. So I put the locusts in, and they look, and they see it, and then the locusts go, and they're still going, and you're like, it's there, right in front of your face. It took me ages to get any sort of footage out of them at all. Crying out loud, I've got things to do, you know.
Oh no, sometimes just do it.
Oh God, bloody annoying. And I went to feed Rocky, my lovely, I'm pointing the wrong way here, my lovely skeleton leg. She hasn't eaten for about 3 weeks now. She's been an absolute pain in the bum. And she just lets the locust sit on her, and she'll just sit there. You know, you're supposed to eat it, Rocky.
Now, see, the last time I fed my skeleton leg, she scared the hell out of me. Because she took a Mario worm, and then she sort of retreated back down into her burrow, and then 2 minutes later she come back up, and she sat right outside her burrow with this Mario worm in her fangs, and I thought maybe she wants another, so I offered her another, and that was it. She struck at me, and I thought, oh my god. I had a heart attack because she's a big girl.
I actually got a good feeling for my skeleton leg, but I forgot to put it in the video yesterday, and now I can't find the footage now to be able to do it.
I love mine too. And do you know what? My big pokey that Danielle and James got me, Dan is her name. His name, her name. I don't know whether it's a girl or a boy, but do you know what? It's always fitting out. I've got so many good photos and good footage of it now.
Do you know what? This is one thing I absolutely hate, because my pokey, you never see the damn thing. It comes out maybe once every 8 or 9 months. It's just in its cork tube. I mean, you got Jen's pokies. Every time you see them, they're just like window, car stickers. But mine, you never see the damn thing.
It's because I give them half tubes. You give them tubes.
She's very,
even spiders that live in tubes sometimes come out. This thing just doesn't move.
She's got a tube.
My Regalis.
Very fast becoming one of my favourites.
I never could
my striata's got a tube, but yeah, all my pokies. It's just like I can look at them now. I can see all 4 of them in a row.
She's not out at the moment, but she's. I can see her feet.
Yeah, see, Mark says his pokies are out all the time.
You got a dud
at night. If I come in at night,
Yeah.
they're out everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh god, no! My pokey, even at night, it's still in its damn tube.
Yours doesn't come out.
I think it's still alive.
I've seen it once. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. My ceiling.
What? What is that all about, McGuire?
When I really see. Yeah.
Is he infiltrated her?
Looks like it.
We share an account, right, for Nat?
Ah, okay.
I've got an artist ring that I haven't seen since I got it. It eats, but I haven't seen it. I've seen my once, I think.
My Minax like that.
No, my Minax is out at the minute. My Minax is out quite a lot, but my Disculus, she never used to be out up until the last time she molted, and now she's out permanently. Even if I, move her enclosure, take it down, take the lid off, she's still out, and I'm not sure whether to be grateful or frightened.
Our Libidum is the same way. She has a network of tunnels.
She is?
Yeah, she's got a network of tunnels. She probably has 10 inches of substrate.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yep, she will come out of her hole and she will sit on top. And you can take it out. You can move her around with a paintbrush. She's such a sweetheart.
Robbie said, the only one I never see is my Metallica female. I bet that's gutting as well.
Oh yeah, the one you want to see out all the time.
Exactly,
Yeah. Now see, I've only got the one pokey, the fasciata. And the ironic thing is, it's the only pokey I ever wanted, and now I never see the bloody thing.
Aw.
watching early hours this morning because I was awake again. I was watching Dave's Little Pieces, and he was saying it was one of his older videos, but he was saying that he was doing like a little experiment with some of his tutorials to see if
I told you about this.
yeah, they would sit out, and a lot of them were, weren't they? His fimbriatus was sitting out, but his OBT has suddenly become a boreal, and is always sitting on the top of its cork thing.
Now, see, my brown OBT, I hope it's a she. It looks like a she, but I've got her set up semi-arboreal.
Yeah.
And she's made like a little web burrow on the top of the substrate.
Yeah.
But then at the moment, she's out right at the top of her enclosure, and she's in a tall cylinder.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, she seems to be more arboreal than anything.
Yeah.
No, but I think the video that Tanya's on about is if you have a fossorial spider, you don't feed it. You wait for them to come out.
Yeah.
Don't feed them straight away. Leave it for a couple of days, then feed them.
Yeah.
Then they'll come out. Because
actually, no, that's not the video I was talking about, but I've seen that video. I know which one you're talking about.
yeah, it's like basically they will come out when they're hungry.
This was, you know, he got quite a few spiders from Steve. Is it Steve Millwood?
Oh, she.
Yeah.
Right. It's one of the videos after that when he was doing an update on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was watching it this morning. I watched a whole load of videos of his this morning while I was just doing bits and bobs. But yeah,
He's brilliant.
I don't know what it is with it. You know, his videos are so calming, and I just go about doing what I'm doing, and I'm listening. And then when it's finished, I go, I'll put another one of those on.
Well, the thing is, no matter what you watch of his, you always learn something.
I would love to get him on here just to talk to him. I think you can see him, I'd like chew his ears off.
Oh, the man knows his stuff.
Calm about everything as well. He's just so calm about everything, and I really like.
You know whose videos we like in the morning with coffee? Ollie's Exotic.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Ollie's Exotic?
Yep.
Or Oli or Ollie?
Is that the young? That's the young bloke, isn't it?
Yeah, he does lots of fish tank ones, and his videos are awesome in the morning. They're just calm and.
Ollie Fish Fingers. That's what I call him. Ollie Fish Fingers.
The amount of times I watched all day videos and said to Robert, "Oh my God, what's this whole thing about collecting moss and stuff?" I was like, "Why did you not think of this?"
I do it.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm hoping to do this weekend is collect some moss, because I've got a new enclosure for my sturmy that I'm setting up, and it's like it's a 2 foot by 18 inch by 12 inch glass viv, and I'm setting that up for at the moment. But I want some moss to put on the substrate just to pretty it up a little bit.
I don't know whether you can see it. This is what I got from my wood, and I love it, and it's everywhere at the moment. Hang on, let me show you.
I grow lots of philodendron.
Oh yeah.
It grows so well, and the little shoots come off the end.
Oh.
You can cut them, and they've already got roots on the little ends of them. And they can go into a new one.
Can you see that in there?
Oh yeah.
That's
Those
just
are
like
those Italian
it's
blood.
a bark that I got from my wood.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really nice stuff. Look, you're all out now, aren't you, little bit?
Yeah, see, I've got what do you call it? A pothos in my gecko enclosures. I've got like 3 big exoterras for my geckos, and all of them have got a pothos in them, and that just, if I don't trim that, it just is rampant all over the place. It's brilliant stuff.
That's what I love. It's great because it just can keep being the same plant, just keeps being added to more tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need from pothos.
Oh, it's brilliant. I mean, if you put it in your, like, a bioactive enclosure, it just goes nuts.
Yeah.
What's that?
That pothos that I've got in my gecko enclosures.
Yeah, I need
In one of my Theraphosa, I have a Japanese peace lily
Oh wow.
growing beautifully. It flowers every year. And it was
Nice.
like this big when I got it, and now it's like this big.
Not very good.
And what's the other one my mom calls? She sent it to me clippings, and they can talk to.
I'm just going through.
If I find any bits and bobs like that next time I go out, I mean, it's been like rain every day here, but next time I go out, I'll just look it up and send you
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I get water, I get all sorts. I just try it all out, give it a wash, try it all out. Sticks, big twigs, God, you name it, I'll get everything over there.
Yeah, but Dave even watching it, put it in.
Yeah, that's another thing that Dave's little beastie says. He says if you go out foraging for stuff,
Yeah.
he says don't bother cleaning it, don't bother freezing it, washing it. He says just put it in your enclosure because
I generally don't. It depends on how muddy it is up there, that's all.
I think
He
you guys
does
have
have
to go deep into the bush to be able to do that.
he does have a valid point because in the wild, these spiders are living in places where there's God knows what in the trees and the undergrowth.
Yeah.
And you know, they are pretty hardy, let's face it.
Yeah, as long as there's no
We
chemicals.
harvest a lot and don't predate.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but they're not used to things from this country.
When
No,
lockdown-
they're not, but
No.
they're not. A lot of the spiders we get in this country, if they're captive bred, they've never seen their native environment anyway.
And moss is moss.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
I think you have to be careful when you come to the types of wood that you're putting in.
Yeah, no pine.
Yeah, I think there's a few that leach into the dirt and poison the dirt.
Yeah.
I think there's a few. I want to say alder. Alder trees. Pine trees.
Up here.
But we have a lot of birch bark here.
Yep.
So we harvest a lot of birch bark for hides and
Roger.
Yeah.
Tara.
When lockdown's finished, you two will have to come and have a road trip down to me. And we'll take the kids over. We'll take the kids over the woods because they've got deers up there. They've got wild geese up there.
Oh God, yeah, that sounds good.
They'd love it. They'd absolutely love it. And you
Yeah.
can forage and yeah. And if it's September time, you can pick blackberries as well.
Ooh. Actually, I don't have to go far for blackberries because I've got like bushes lining the wall in my garden.
Oh, have you? So can
So
sister.
yes.
Yeah, so can sister.
You just have to beat the birds to them.
Yeah.
I think Robbie's comment, you're eating everything this year.
We have lots of raspberries. So many I have to mow them with the mower because they keep shooting into my lawn. Somebody thought, let's surround the whole yard with raspberry bushes. Well, it's slowly closing us in. So we have to ramp it in.
It's a murder scene after that. Go to a raspberry bush with a lawnmower. It look like he's been hacking bodies up in your lawn.
Really good
Say
try. Do you have to sit on me? Don't you go sit over there?
And he's back. Have you got a quiz for us tonight, Tanya? Have you got a quiz for us tonight?
I have. I've been working very, very hard. In fact, I have 3 different quizzes.
Bloody hell.
Holy
Okay
cow.
then.
I know. One is an invert quiz, which is a little bit more difficult. One is a Who Am I quiz, and one is a tarantula quiz. Well, tarantula and YouTuber quiz.
What is it talking muffin?
Huh?
Look at chat.
What's talking muffin?
Muffin.
I'm not talking about me, would you?
That'd be a muppet.
Robbie said I have a cork bark tree up the road. I just strip it, and then it grows back eventually.
Hey, Widget, how do I fix this?
Every time she was talking, she was pulsing.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
I'm Miss
Ellie-
Arachnids right now. Only when I'm not here.
What was the second quiz, Tanya?
Who am I?
Who am I quiz?
Do that one.
All right.
So let me get. Is it a pen and paper job?
No. Oh, okay.
Hey, Daniel, I've got to win this one. We can see
I'm not
Daniel.
playing.
We can. Oh, you're playing. We can see you're cheating this time.
Oh, Alexa. Well, actually, no. This quiz is inspired by Danielle. That it's kind of a little bit similar to what we did Saturday night.
It's only using Alexa's machine.
That's it. You need to devise a quiz that Alexa can't provide any answers to.
Oh no, you won't be able to ask Alexa this.
You ask questions about the government, Alexa's not allowed to answer questions about the government.
Right. Okay. The first. Who am I?
Is it a shout out quiz?
No, you have to listen. You have to listen carefully to what I'm saying first. Right.
Okay.
Right. So the first. Who am I? I am a small species found in the Amazon region of Brazil. I am shy but not aggressive, although I might kick hairs. I have long, slender, dark blue legs, which makes me look a bit different, and a red carapace. What am I? Who am I?
Can we shout out?
Let people have a guess.
Okay. I have an idea.
So,
Ronaldinho. No, he doesn't kick out. He just falls over.
Has he got long, dark blue, slender legs? Well, yeah, if he had leggings on, I guess.
Ah.
I have an idea. I could be completely wrong.
I did think that was fairly easy.
Yeah, maybe.
I've got
I have
some.
an idea, but I'm going to be wrong at these things. So, Danielle, I've been because she's very quiet.
So you can either give the common name or the Latin name, whichever you prefer, or both if you're feeling really brainy.
The thing is, you know for a fact that Danielle knows what this is.
Look at you know.
I know. She's the only one that ever gets every single answer in every quiz.
You know why?
Ah,
This was not a keeper card quiz today.
insider information.
Burn! You're going down, girl!
I've studied them all, right?
Right, let's see what the chat has to say. Chat, any idea?
Just Ronaldinho so far.
I can read it again if you want me to.
Go on then.
All right. I am a small species found in the Amazon region of Brazil. I am shy but not aggressive, although I may kick hairs. I have long, slender, dark blue legs, which makes me look a bit different, and a red carapace. Who am
I
I?
think I have a red carapace.
Hey, see, I might be wrong, but I've got an answer anyway.
Okay, what's the answer?
Mine.
Okay, come on, chat. Who do you think I am? What was the question? Oh, blimey, O'Reilly, Robbie. Right, Robbie, you'll have to listen to the description and then tell me which tarantula I am. Okay? I am a small species found in the Amazon region of Brazil. I am shy but not aggressive, although I might kick hairs. I have long, slender, dark blue legs, which makes me look a bit different, and a red carapace. Who am I?
Who lives in the carapace?
And I bloody love these as well.
I think I know. I think I'm rubbish at know where they're from.
I think
I honestly don't think I even know this one.
I've got an answer, but it's probably not right.
Come on, chat. You guys need to answer first.
They don't know. Go on, Rob.
Oh, no, my guess is Bomba Caboclo.
That's what I was going to say. Bamba Cabocla.
They haven't got.
a bumba kabaka.
Their legs aren't blue.
They are. They're dark blue.
Very dark blue.
They are.
Yeah, they're very dark blue.
The females are.
Yeah.
I thought their legs were black.
Commonly known as the Amazon stout leg or the redhead.
I'm gonna see if I can answer your questions. Keeper cards, right? Let's see if I can answer them all with keeper cards.
I honestly thought I've had a bottle of I honestly thought the legs were black.
Yours was male though, so they're darker, aren't they?
Yeah, he's a male.
Right, so that was number one. There's 6 of these, by the way.
Lay down.
Number 2.
Thank you.
Who am I? I am the second largest African tarantula, growing up to 20 plus centimeters leg span. I have a velvety rusty brown orange coloration with enlarged and curved rear legs for digging. I live in the dry Acacia scrublands of Central Eastern Africa, mainly Uganda, Tanzania and Kenya. I am not easy to breed and grow very slowly.
Shit.
Females of my species mature at 5 years old.
Hold on. Wait a
I
second.
haven't found the card yet, but I know which one it is.
Stop a second. Stop. I just had a weird comment thing come, so I've just blocked the thingy, but I've just blocked Mark. Right, how do I get Mark back?
Oh, Mark.
How do I unblock Mark?
I don't know. I've never
I don't know
blocked
if you can. It might just have to wait until he's timed. Oh, did you block him or time him out?
I blocked him out. I blocked him. I don't know how to get him back.
Can you see his chat? Can you click on Mark Ashton was blocked?
I think it might have removed all of his chat. Oh, shit.
Because I can see that it's blocked.
it.
What?
Didn't somebody do that to Mark before?
Yeah.
Can anybody see any of Mark's chat?
No, I'm just scrolling through now.
God, what are I doing?
Once you block them, you'll be removed from chat. But at the bottom of chat, it should show you Mark Ashton was blocked.
Yeah.
Can you click on that, Jen, and change it?
If I click on the block thing, it's not letting me highlight it. Mark, if you can hear me, by mistake, it was another thingy.
I'll see if I can go in on chat because I'm a moderator and see what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a spammer came on.
Yeah, so I got rid of it straight away, but because the chat moved, I put it on. Sorry, Tanya. Mark, if you can hear me, I'm trying to get you back. You know more how this works than me. I really am rubbish. Oh,
It won't let me.
oh,
Maybe he's just on timeout.
I don't know. It just said block the caller, so I blocked it.
Let me message him. Let me message him quickly.
I feel really bad now. I went to because I saw this one come up, and then there's another comment.
I wonder if you can't do it through StreamYard. I wonder if you have to go into YouTube on your channel and try to unblock them that way.
That's true.
On your channel.
I'm looking now.
Not bad.
That's true.
On your channel.
I'm looking. I've got the chat up. Click on it.
It would show you chat. It would say Mark Ashton was blocked by Jennifer.
Yeah.
Mark, yeah, it's giving me idea of tranches, but if I click on it, it's not doing anything.
I've just messaged him.
Shit happens, man.
Let's go again.
Can you carry on with your quit? Carry on with your quit, and I'll come back to this.
All right. I'll start again. Let's start again at the second
I
one.
had to roll of smoke. I broke one, and my pack of smoke cost 21 bucks.
Bloody hell.
So I can't afford to not roll this and smoke it as a normal cigarette because it's too much money worth of tobacco.
Yeah.
I only get
Right.
8 smokes in a pack.
Blimey. Right, who am I? I am the second largest African tarantula, growing up to 20 centimeters plus leg span.
Oh, I didn't
I
look
have-
for my card, but I know that one.
I have a velvety, rusty brown orange coloration with enlarged and curved rear legs division. I live in the dry Acacia scrublands of Central Eastern Africa, mainly Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya. I live in burrows up to 2 meters in length. I'm not easy to breed and grow very slowly. Females of my species mature at around 5 years old. I can be aggressive when I'm disturbed, and I can produce a raspy hissing noise by rubbing the hairs on my front legs. Who am I?
You got 2 in chat with the right answer, I think.
Right, Mark just messaged me back and he said, okay, no problem. I'll leave the stream and try and get back on again.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I can't get him back.
Like you say, let him try and rejoin.
That's okay. On our stream last week, James was like, just give me a second. I have to blow my nose. And I'm like, why? He's like, hey!
Okay, any ideas who am I? Who am I?
Oh, I vote King Baboon.
I'm with Robbie and Ellie on this one.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. It is the King Baboon.
No, I wasn't in chat able to do that at the moment. Ellie, I checked. I don't have another device going. I only opened another device to check and see if I can get Mark back in.
No,
And
I
I
do.
can't from StreamYard.
Somebody Google how to unblock someone on YouTube.
Is it not working for you?
Hmm?
Is coming back in not working for him?
I don't know, I guess not. That's the only message I got. Ah. If you blocked him altogether on your YouTube, you can go into your blocked list and unblock him.
Where do I find my book?
You have to go into your Google account, apparently.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
On it.
A lot more involved. Okay, Tanya.
Right. Who am I? Number 3. I am a beautiful Asian earth tiger. Females are robust and velvety jet black with a greenish sheen on the carapace just after a molt. In the wild, I live in tropical forested areas where I make deep burrows and cover the entrance with silk. I am defensive and sometimes aggressive. I have a good appetite and grow fast. I can hit maturity after about 2 years. I come from Thailand and I can grow up to 15 centimeters leg span.
Okay.
So it's one of the
Yeah.
earth tigers.
Here we'd call that Haplopelma, but You don't call it heptatoma anymore.
No, it's Seriopagopus.
Kieran says it is Heropagopus.
I just got a message from Mark, but I don't think it was for me.
Where about am I doing it? Oh, look.
You gotta look. It says, oh crap! You got to go on your blocked list or something like that in your privacy.
Okay. On Google.
Yeah, on your Google account.
Did everybody in the chat get that question, or shall I read it again?
Read it again, just in case.
All right. Who am I? I am a beautiful Asian earth tiger. Females are robust and velvety jet black with a greenish sheen on the carapace just after a molt. In the wild, I would live in tropical rainforested areas where I would make deep burrows and cover the entrance with silk. I am defensive and sometimes aggressive. I have a good appetite and grow fast. I can hit maturity after about 2 years. I come from Thailand and grow to about 15 centimeters leg span. Who am I?
Oh.
I'm guessing Minax.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Oh, Kaz gave
Yeah,
it
'cause
a back too.
They do have a bit of a green tinge to them.
I'm not going to do my countdown thing.
And they're meanest things.
Anybody else? No? The answer was, in fact, AC Minax. Well done.
Ah.
Well done. Just roll this, roll this.
Any luck, Jen?
No. No, I've got no idea what I'm doing.
All right. Mark says, I can't get back on the stream, but I'm watching. Tell Jen not to worry. Oh, bless him. Sorry, Mark.
The chat moved, I hit the wrong one.
Lucky chat's always moving when I want to put a thing up. Right, so the answer to that one was, in fact, Minax. So the next one is... I'm confused myself. Ah, right. Who am I? I am extremely colourful, but a threatened species. And I'm very popular in the hobby. With a beautiful orangey red carapace and legs, only the femur, I am docile but nervous, and I live in the thorn forest of Mexico, living in burrows under logs or large rocks. I can grow up to 15 centimeters leg span and was described in 1993. Who am I?
Described in 93.
Yeah.
Orange carapace and femurs.
Instead, I've got no blocked users. I'm on security and it said I've got no blocked, no current no users currently blocked.
He might just be on timeout then.
Yeah, he might be able to join in a bit later.
He might have just gotten a smack on the wrist. I'm thinking the Bomai or the Bargamentini. Seven.
Can I read it again?
I've got no idea.
Who am I? I'm an extremely colourful but a threatened species. Very popular in the hobby, with a beautiful orangey-red carapace and legs, only the femur. I am docile but nervous, and I live in the thorn forests of Mexico, living in burrows under logs or large rocks. I can grow up to 15 centimetres leg span and was described in 1993.
It's got to be, isn't it?
Boredom? Only the
No.
femur. Only the femur is there.
It's got to be the other one, the first one.
The Bomai or the
Yeah.
Bargamentini, because the Bomai isn't as red.
But its femurs are.
Any ideas in the chat?
Ellie says Smithy.
But then the Smithy, it's only the knees that are red.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the carapace also isn't black.
Okay, with you.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with a Burmese.
I'm gonna go with Bargamentini.
Okay. Mark must have an account on YouTube to be able to do this.
Yeah.
Creepy Crawly UK says Amelia. Anybody else? No? Okay, it was in fact the Brachypelma Bomi.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah. I'm all upside down now. Anyway. Right, I've got two more.
yay.
Okay. Who am I? I am a big, chunky species that is blonde with a brown abdomen covered in reddish hairs. My coloration depends on which locality I come from.
Oh, okay.
My species can take up to 10 years to mature and live for over 20 years. We're usually docile and can have a leg span of up to 19 to 20 centimetres. We have pitch black femurs and little black feet. Who am I?
Ooh, I don't know. It's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know if it actually gets that big.
According to the Spider Shop, it can.
Okay. So if I'm wrong, it's actually technically the Spider Shop's fault.
They should definitely reimburse you.
I'm double checking information today. I'll read it again. I am a big, chunky species that is blonde with a brown abdomen covered in reddish hairs. My coloration depends on which locality I come from. My species can take up to 10 years to mature, and we can live for over 20 plus years. I am usually docile and I can have a leg span of up to 19 to 20 centimetres.
I was going to say the same as Cal's produce.
Yeah, that's what I was going for because there's different variants.
Yeah,
And this
GG.
is black feet.
Because you've got the what do they call it? The desert blonde, the New River rust rump.
Yeah.
There's another one in there.
Ellie says Nandi Pepe.
It's a Cal produce.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of, but I didn't think they got that big.
No, I didn't. But the
They
colouring.
get quite big.
They do get quite big.
Yeah. See, I don't know
Okay.
your guys' measurements. Here, we've been looking at a Calcody to get up to 6 or 7 inches.
Well, 20 centimeters is about 8 inches, 7, 8 inches.
Yeah, they can get pretty big.
Okay.
I don't know if all the variants get the same size, though. I know New River doesn't get as big.
Maybe it's one of the other variants that gets bigger than the others then.
Okay, the answer was, in fact, the Anaphylla Palma Calcodes. But for a bonus question, which one was I talking about?
The New River rust rump.
No.
Yes.
The heaviest body one is the blonde.
It was, in fact, the Desert Blonde.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, I've got one more of these. Somewhere.
They are a bit more nervous to be honest,
And
yeah.
I really want one badly.
Jen's got one. It just doesn't seem like it's ever going to molt.
It really isn't.
They grow
Hi,
with-
Angel.
Okay, this is the last one. Oh, throw my papers everywhere. What am I? Who am I? I am a recently discovered tarantula from Indonesia, discovered in 2012. I have a beautiful purple and black coloration with a light yellow carapace. I live in trees. I am fast with some attitude, and I can have a 15 centimeter leg span.
Oh, God. I've got an idea.
Pink with the yellow cowboys?
I'm thinking
I've got an idea.
Orphanaceous.
I'm going to go with that. Am I allowed to say? No? Okay.
Give the chat a chance to guess first. I'll read it again. I am a recently discovered tarantula from Indonesia in 2012. I had a beautiful purple and black coloration with a light yellow carapace. I live in trees. I am fast with some attitude and can have a 15 centimeter leg span.
What the hell is the yellow cowboys? I can't think of anything that has the yellow cowboys.
I've got an idea, but I'm probably way off the mark.
Oh, hang on, I've got a little person.
No, Ellie, that's a pokey. That's from Sri Lanka. That one.
Yeah.
I would all.
I don't even know. P-R-G-I.
Yeah, that's a newly discovered pokey from Sri Lanka.
Oh,
That was last year, though, wasn't it?
Last year or the year before, something like that. Yeah.
Well, now.
okay. I'll give you a little clue here. I got one from Danielle Jones.
That's probably not what I'm thinking of then.
It is featured in my video.
Oh no!
Now Danielle can't think of what she sent me.
What did you think it was, Rob?
Yeah,
I thought it was that. Is it Omothymus or Cereopagabus? That Valhalla.
No.
No?
Can't be that one. I didn't remember that one.
No, that's what I thought when she said you sent her it. I thought, maybe not.
Ellie, I thought that was just discovered later. I thought that poker was discovered like last year.
It was that. Yeah, I didn't think it was.
I've seen Tanya's video as well, and she can't think of the little gold it is.
See something. Oh, it's not the Sumatran tiger, is it? No?
The sea bit's right though.
Oh no, I just cleared out my email. I have no idea.
The sea bit's right.
It's not a green femur lividus, is it?
No.
No.
It's a
No, it's
Sauropagus something.
I don't know. Sorry, Platypus.
Sauropagus something.
Did I send you a Hattie Hattie?
Yes, you did send me a Hattie Hattie.
Oh, I did.
That was the answer. It's a Sauropagus Hattie Hattie. And for a bonus, what does Hattie Hattie mean in Indonesian?
Bad.
You're on the right track.
Naughty.
No, but in that area.
Evil.
If you're walking in the wild and you saw one, and one of the locals went, "Oh, Hattie Hattie," what do you reckon they'd be saying?
Quick, kill it.
Eat it. Probably.
Cautious.
Catch cool.
Almost right. Exactly right. Angel.
Be careful. Take care.
Take care. Yeah.
Ah,
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow, you know it. You know it can cause an emotion some trouble when it's got its own. Its genus name is. Look out.
Yeah.
There you go. That was my quiz.
awesome.
Always, Alex. Always.
Right. I've been messaging Mark. And I can't unblock it from my Google account, but I can't remember what his YouTube account is. What he's given me isn't right. So but he's still watching. So hi Mark.
It comes up with my question.
But he's
Yeah,
not,
that's it.
he's not
That's what it should come up as.
Mark Ashton. I put it up, it's not. There's another YouTuber called coming up as Mark Ashton.
Oh, right. I don't know then.
It's not
So-
giving me
Can Mark not send you a link to his channel? Can you do it that way?
he's just giving
I'm
me his
doing it right now.
no, he's just giving me his Google account and that's not doing it.
Ah, okay.
But I'll be honest with you, it's saying he's not blocked. It must be at the moment. I don't know how long it's going to last for. Or...
Guys, did you like that quiz? Should I do another one of those at another time?
Definitely.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it's just a little bit different, wasn't it? So, and Danielle inspired me to do that one.
Why what?
You
Yeah,
inspired me.
you're to blame, apparently.
Oh yeah. I really struggled, and I actually took my inspiration from Tanya's quizzes to do my first stream. I didn't know what I was even doing.
So I have another 2 quizzes if you want to do those.
Yeah, we've got a. I don't know if anyone else has noticed. Jen frozen on everyone else's stream?
Yeah.
She helped me out.
Yeah.
Jen. Oh, hang on a minute.
I'll message her.
Why did you do so many quizzes? Why did I do? And he's saying, Mum, why did you do so many quizzes? I don't know. You were doing.
They're good fun. They are good fun.
People like to do quizzes. It gets your brain going.
Absolutely.
All right, let's wait for Jen to come back before I start this next one. So I have one quiz, and I have one tarantula related and tarantula YouTube related.
Oh, okay, that could be interesting.
It's just kind of a bit of a mystery. So yeah.
Yeah, quizzes are good fun, Angel, especially these ones, because if you don't know the answer, 9 times out of 10, you can make one up.
Yeah. I did lots of writing today. I did more writing than my kid did. Let's see.
That's it. You've been doing your own homework.
I did. While she's sitting at the computer going, oh, I'm bored.
My dad used to
So-
hate that. Oh, I'd get in big trouble for saying I was bored. He'd give me something to do.
Oh God, my parents were the same. Well, if you're bored, we'll find you something. No, it's all right. I'm fine.
I'm really bored.
Exactly.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Ellie said, I haven't really watched many. It's don't worry. It's only for fun. It's not a big deal. Just guess. It's all good. March channel comes up on mine. You have to change the search to channels and scroll down. Oh, okay.
Maybe she'll find it.
Yeah. I don't know. Do I need pen and paper, Tanya? No, I think we'll just do it how we did it last week. Do you remember when I asked the chat and you just put it in and then I asked the hosts?
Oh, okay.
It's because it's just for fun. It's just a bit of fun. So, if I was doing it for a prize, then yeah, I'd probably do it a different way.
I'm sending it to Jen's email or to Jen's Instagram box. Mark Ashton. It's
You've got his links, have you?
it's now on her Instagram.
Ah, fair enough.
Annie? I thought she was still down here. The clock on my computer's wrong. What's going on here? Oh, it's 10 o'clock.
10:10.
Right, she's got 20 minutes and then I'm going to nip off and just make sure she's in bed.
Fair enough.
Oh, she's been naughty and she's been staying up really late and then getting up really late and then like she's walking down the stairs after I've called her and I'm like, schoolwork?
What? Your teenager's turning into a teenager?
Exactly. You're only jealous because you can't do it.
I know, but my 14-year-old was up at 8:30 this morning. So, you know.
Jesus, I was never up at 8:30 when I was 14 unless I was literally dragged out of bed.
It's because he's got online lessons. She hasn't. She's got stuff sent through to do. But I ended up doing it with her at 5 o'clock in the evening because she's got up late. So, yeah, we're not having that tonight.
I get up at 7 and make James coffee, and then I go back to sleep on the couch. Every morning.
I always have a siesta in the afternoon. Every day I have a siesta.
I'd love to, but they keep waking me up at work.
Oh, I wish.
I don't sleep very well. So, generally speaking, if I have a little nap in the afternoon, then I'm ready for when they come home and getting dinner on and all that. So, yeah. I don't sleep for long, probably an hour, but I just need that little break in the day.
I mean, I probably get about 5 hours a night, and my body seems to cope with that. Sometimes I'm like the Walking Dead, but
yeah. Sometimes I might only sleep 3 hours during the night. So.
2 seconds.
I stay up pretty late.
Hello.
It just depends on how my body. Sometimes I just can't get comfy. Sometimes I just can't sleep. I just go with it now. I don't worry about it anymore because worrying about it just makes it worse. So I just don't worry about it anymore. If I'm tired, I sleep. If I'm not tired, I don't sleep. Simple as that, really. Yeah. I'll be on your live stream one early hours one morning. I'll be like, and you'll be going, Tanya. Ooh. I'll be what?
She'll be like,
Jen just rang me. Her Wi-Fi's gone completely. She's trying to sort it out at the minute, so she'll join back in.
All right.
When she gets it fixed.
Ellie said, my kids are the same, Tanya. I don't allow them to get up late, but they go to bed. They go to bed the earlier and I'll wake them up. You know, she's been in a bad routine since Christmas.
look at all my different lights.
Routine, and then they said, no school. And I went,
How are you getting them different lights?
It's my ring light.
Oh, okay. Oh, it flashes different
Without
colours.
a ring light, I'm really dark.
You see, I haven't got anything quite that sophisticated. If I want to go brighter, I have to change the bulb in my light.
I haven't got mine. It makes me look like a ghost.
Because normally I have quite
Mine
a
goes
dull
really
light on
bright.
here because wow. Because
Right,
of
shall I do-
my animals, I'll have like a dull light.
What quiz shall I do? Shall I do the spider and YouTube quiz, or shall I do the invert quiz?
I would say do the invert one. Should do the YouTuber one for when Jen's back.
Mhm.
Right. Okay.
I need something to eat. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Go
This
ahead.
quiz is
Sorry, go
multiple choice.
Okay.
Always makes it slightly easier. It is a multiple choice question.
You think multiple choice makes it any easier?
Well, at least you've got something, you know, at least you're not going to get completely the wrong answer. How has she been with homeschooling? She's been all right, but she's trying to get to do maths is a bit of a pain in the bum. Although she wasn't too bad today, actually. But yeah, she's been all right. She's not very enthusiastic, but she's all right. She'll do it. Put it that way.
Hey, you're back.
My Wi-Fi is completely cut out.
I'm just going to quickly go and get a drink before I do this.
My Wi-Fi completely cut it out. I didn't know whether the stream was still going on or not. So I was like,
What you got there? Caramel popcorn. Oh, I'm not at all jealous.
Salted caramel popcorn.
Oh God, no! Why do you have to say that word?
oh, I love salted caramel.
Oh no, that
Yeah.
stuff makes anything salted caramel makes me retch.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I love it.
same as pretzels. I can't eat pretzels.
Oh, I love pretzels.
No, they make me gag.
Oh, I love it.
Pretzels dipped in garlic mayo.
Oh,
Or hummus. I like hummus as well.
Yeah, garlic mayo or hummus, fair enough. But why dip a pretzel in it?
No, it's just like dipping a pretzel. It's just a slightly different flavour. Right. Now we're doing the invertebrate quiz because that's what I've got in front of me. So, multiple choice answers, I should say. And the first question is, remember, it's just for fun, so if you don't know, just guess, it's all good. Right, what is the main characteristics of invertebrates? What is the main characteristics of invertebrates? Is it A, a dorsal hollow nerve cord?
I thought you were going to say a dorsal fin for a minute.
Is it B, a vertebral column? Or is it C, an extremely large size? A, B, or C?
I wasn't going to pick any of those things.
But it's one of them.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm going with Angel. As
B.
only
Anything
to
else with that?
for the
Well, they
reason
have-
that
Creeping Paulie says A. Ellie says
I'm
B.
going to have to big. I haven't got a clue.
Jen says
what Angel, my answers are coming from you. What do you mean you're wrong?
Judging from, I mean, the first two, I kind of got lost with them, but I'm going to say B because the words sounded better
Right.
or more relevant, should I say?
Yeah, and this quiz is very much like that. So yeah.
But I think someone needs to come up with an invertebrate with a dorsal fin now.
Hollow nerve cord.
That kind of
Arachno shark.
crossbreeding is frowned upon.
Can I not crossbreed
What do
my
you think
sturmy
this
with a
is?
great
Ball
white?
python breeding?
Do you think that works?
Why not?
Kaz said B because it's in the middle.
Well, yeah, one way to go.
Okay, and the answer was in fact B, a
Yeah,
vertebral.
Angel.
It just sounded right.
This is an easy one. You should all get this one. Question number 2. Which of these groups is invertebrates? Is it A, reptiles? Is it B, amphibians? Or is it C, insects?
Or D, the Bee Gees, because they're still frigging alive.
Hey, I like the beauties.
Ellie, why didn't you get more sausage roll? This is just not on, you know.
Who's got sausage rolls?
Ellie's got sausage
Ellie
rolls.
has sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls and popcorn. This isn't fair.
Okay, so Ellie says C. Ellie says C. If anybody gets this wrong, then good grief.
Just quit the hobby.
Exactly right. Okay, Jen, what's your answer?
Whee!
C. Danielle?
B.
What?
What am I answering? I don't know. I'm pulling a lead.
You go for D, the beauties.
Yeah.
I was pulling a lead. Lee answers B for everything.
Tut tut, young lady.
It's got to be B. C.
What's the question for a sausage roll? I'll read the question again. Good grief. Which of these groups does invertebrates fall into? A.
Oh,
Reptiles.
C. I remember the question now.
Oh my God.
I remember the question now.
And it was C.
Little snoozers.
Oh my gosh. All right. Question number 3. Now, I got this wrong when I was doing this quiz, so
And you got the answers. That's worrying.
well, no, I did
I was very worried.
I did the quiz first before I got the answers. Right, which kingdom do invertebrates belong to? Is it A? No, I can't even say this. Archaebacteria. Archaebacteria. Is it B? Animalia, or is it C? Chromista?
Animalia.
Yeah.
A or C?
Oh, B.
So that's a B from Danielle,
It's a B from me.
an A from Angel,
A.
Oh, Angel.
an
We're supposed to
A,
be the same.
an A from Jen, an A from Ellie. Rob, what do you reckon?
See, I thought Animalia, which is B.
I'm going to go with an E.
I think I'm.
I'm sticking with B.
It was in fact B. Well done.
Okay, you've got to go with
I thought it was C.
smart ass.
I thought it was C when I answered this question.
If you try it, that's also.
Right, question number 4. Who is the founder of I'll start again, shall I? Put my teeth in. Who is the founder of invertebrate zoology? Is it A. Henry Milne Edwards? Is it B. Emil Austanlet? Or is it C. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck?
Ellie, ask Alexa.
I did actually know
The
that.
founder of
Invertebrate zoology.
Say the names again.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
we
go
want
on.
you
That
to
was,
say
that was
them
good
again.
fun hearing you trying to pronounce them.
It was. Is it A? Henry Milne Edwards. B. Emil Austatlet. Or C. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck.
We see. I'm going to go with the first one because
Not the answer.
if you think about it, it's an English name, right?
Mhm.
And basically, what the English used to do was go out to all these other countries, steal everyone else's idea, and claim them for their own.
Right.
That's what they're still doing for trans.
So that's what I'm going with.
So Eddie said C.
I'm going for A already. But
Huh?
not for Robert's ridiculous idea.
Down, so I'm going with Ellie with B.
It's sensible logic.
What did you say anyway?
C sounds too religious. Rob
Yeah.
He does sound like some sort of jazz or blues singer, but I'm going with C.
No, that's
Okay.
more priesty, isn't it? I'm going for A.
Torrential Arc says B for sure, but she let me down, so I'm going with Ellie.
Okay. And the answer was It was actually C, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. And
Yeah. Yay, Ellie.
yay!
Never heard of it.
Haven't you?
No.
Quite young man.
Had you before you got this quiz?
Oh,
I did know the answer to this one.
Fair play.
Before that. Okay. Again, easy peasy. And if you don't get this, then you're I don't know. You're a
You're
wetfish.
out.
Yeah.
Question number 5. How are invertebrates born? How are invertebrates born? A, by
Well,
pollination.
there's a mummy spider and a daddy spider. And they love each other very much.
Very nice.
No, they don't.
I always
Well-
want right. A, by pollination. B, by eggs. Or C, by birth. A, B, or C.
Oh, could you imagine how horrifying birth would be?
Oh,
Especially when you got 400 of the little buggers.
Especially when you got a Elastia 3,000 live births.
Yeah.
can you imagine with Elastia with 8 legs akimbo going, oh!
Oh, right?
I'm not sure if it's tickle.
No, it's a secret who love.
I vote B.
Yep.
Ellie said by fornicating.
Which is basically what I was saying. I was just being less forward than you, Ellie.
Oh, I love that word. That word. Okay, the answer was, of course, B. B, 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 B. Right. Question number 6. What percentage of animals are invertebrates? Now, I'm assuming they mean all animals here. What percentage of animals are invertebrates? Is it A, 97%? Is it B, 85%? Or is it C, 23%?
I'm going with 85%.
Well, if you're just talking about invertebrates, it's 100%.
Oh,
No, I think planet.
What percentage of
Wise.
all animals?
What are the answers again?
What percentage of invertebrates on the world? Yeah, because if you think about it,
Ants?
What are the answers?
Oh, yeah.
hell of a lot more insects than any other kind of animal.
I'm going with 85%. B.
I'm going to go with A.
What are the answers again?
Right.
A, B, and C.
is 97%, B is 85%, and C is 23%. Pardon me.
I'm going with A.
A.
Okay, so, oh my god, I'm confused now.
I picked B.
Ellie says C, Kaz said A,
No, I'm changing. I'm going for B. B.
Andrew said A. Final answers because you're confusing.
B.
It was in fact A. 97%.
Burn!
Yes,
Yeah.
Wow. You learn
That's a lot.
something every day.
The last minute, I thought it was too high.
That kind of scares me a little bit.
But if you think about the volume of when you see things like cockroaches in the wild and there's not just sort of dozens of them or hundreds of them, there's thousands and millions of them.
It's like
no,
Asia.
I just thought
Yeah.
that was a bit too high.
Yeah, if you think about all the butterflies, all the bees, all the wasps, the
Ants
mosquitoes,
in the Amazon.
Yeah,
There are so many ants in the Amazon. It's crazy.
yeah.
Right. Question number 7. What is the most studied invertebrate? What is the most studied invertebrate? Is it A, the crab? Is it B, sponges? Or is it C, the fruit fly?
What was the second one? Sandwiches.
Sponges, yeah. You know the weird sponges you get in the sea.
Oh,
There's more people go to their doctors with crabs than there are sponges and fruit flies, so I'm going with A.
I'm going to go with sponges. B.
I'll go with sponges as well.
Okay. Chat. Let's have your answers.
C.
So A was
I'm still here. I'm just Midgard right now.
sponges, and C was fruit flies.
I'm going to go with A.
Okay, so it's A for Rob.
B.
B
B for Midgard.
Jen, what did you say?
Whatever sponges was.
B.
B.
Cass says C. Angel says C. Eddie says B. And the answer was in fact C, fruit flies, which really surprised me.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
Yeah. I actually thought it was good.
I would never have thought they'd study fruit flies like that.
Apparently so. Yes. So yeah.
You think they'd be the hardest to study?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've been midnight. Right. Question number 8. What are macroinvertebrates? What are macroinvertebrates? Is it A, freshwater inverts? Is it B, animals that begin to develop spines? Or is it C, large inverts?
Or is it inverts to use special cameras?
Yeah.
A.
Okay, Danielle says A.
Oh, I'm not on any teams anymore, Angel. I'm just randomly spouting stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
C.
going to go for.
No, I do. My gut instinct says A.
Look,
I'm going to go for B.
Kaz says we were taught basic genetics at school with fruit flies. Yeah?
I would think A because of springtail and how they breed and live on fresh water.
Right. So Danielle says
Yeah.
I don't know. My gut instinct says A.
I'm sticking with B because it's what I originally said.
Right, Rob says B, Ellie says A, Kaz says A, Angel says C. I'm still not on my team, Daniel. Nobody else.
No one else said C, so I will. Angel said, well, I'm the only one that said B so far. That's kind of worrying.
The answer was in fact A, freshwater inverts. Well done, Daniel. Well done, Kaz.
Yay!
Well done, Jen.
Right, question number 9. Which animal has bilateral symmetry? This is an easy one. Which animal has bilateral symmetry? Is it A, butterfly? Is it B, jellyfish? Is it C, a sponge? Or is it D, we've got D now, is it D, a sea anemone? Is that how you say it? Anemone.
An enemy.
An enemy.
What is bilateral symmetry?
It's got to be a butterfly. A.
What bilateral symmetry?
It's basically
It has to be a butterfly. It's the only one
yeah,
of them
it's
that's
basically
symmetrical in
it's
any way,
a
right?
mirror. If you split it down the middle, it's a mirror image of itself.
Butterfly.
Okay, so everybody, all the hosts are going with A. What's the chat saying?
Bilateral symmetry. I know it's mirror image.
So which animal has bilateral symmetry? And Angel said A. Eddie said D. Kaz says A. Anybody else? I think it's just us, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so the answer is that's in fact A butterfly. Of course it was. Okay, next question. 8, 9, sorry, on question 10. Which is not an arthropod? Which is not an arthropod? Is it A, a clam? Is it B, a lobster? Is it C, a centipede? Or is it D, a spider? So which is not an arthropod? A, clam, B, lobster, C, centipede, or D, spider?
It is not a what?
Arthropod.
What's A?
Clam.
I'm going with that one.
Yeah, I'd have to go with clam too, I think.
Okay, Cass says A. Danielle says A. Rob says A.
I'm going for spider because the others seem too similar. I don't actually agree.
Okay. Angel says D. Ellie says D. And Creepy
I
Boy.
may have this completely wrong, but there's a reason I've gone for clam.
It is in fact clam. Well done, Rob.
Because the other ones have all got segmented bodies.
Exactly. Exactly right. And legs.
Yeah.
Legs.
That's how I wrote it. All the others have got legs and that one hasn't. So. Yeah. Okay. Which arthropod has 6 legs? Which arthropod has 6 legs? Is it A, spiders? Is it B, insects? Is it C, arachnids? Or is it D, crustaceans? A, B, S, D, or D?
B.
B.
It's got to be, isn't it? It's the only one.
Yeah.
What's the chat saying about that?
No, don't
Well, a lobster is a crustacean. And last week you told us there was 8 legs on a lobster, so
yeah,
That's right. Yeah, well remembered.
yeah.
Oh, this is the last question, I think.
Oh, we've still got the other one, haven't we?
Yeah, this is the last insect question. I couldn't remember anything about that. Okay, so what the chat is saying, B has the same B. Some spiders have 6 legs. Okay, I guess they mean in general. I don't know.
maybe spiders.
No,
have
if you think
legs
about
off.
it, some spiders do, because if they lose legs.
Yeah.
No, no.
Angel says B, Cass says B, Ellie says B.
Technically right.
B, and it is in fact B. Another one bites the dust. Right, this is where I'm going to confuse myself because I've got crap written everywhere. Oh, okay. I've done that one. I need to cross out what I've already.
Or just do each quiz on a separate bit of paper.
I know. I was trying to teacher at the time for a anyway.
I have a book and it's a mess, so
Okay, that's probably it. On that. Okay. Right. Question
You
number
really do have a book written out with it all in. Yeah.
this is all the contests and giveaways I do. So like the walk like a YouTuber and everything, all the planning goes in a book.
How are you? Right. Question number 1.
Hey, Jaden.
Question number 1. Who was featured on the Tarantula Collective's podcast this week?
Amy.
I have no idea,
Yeah, so
Amy.
Facebook.
Amy. Amy.
but Danielle seems to know, so I say Amy.
I watched it at 7 o'clock this morning, my time.
Okay.
Okay, so Angel said Amy. Ellie said Amy. Kaz said Amy. Everybody else said Amy. And Amy is the correct answer. Jaden said Amy. Yay! Okay, that was the first question.
And it was awesome.
Try that one away now. Oh, sorry, Kat. Okay. Oh, hang on. Right. Right, easy question. Arachnids have how many body segments? Arachnids have how many body segments? Is it A, 1? Is it B, 4? Is it C, 2? Or is it D, 3?
I'm going with 2.
2.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has C. Angel says C. What are the hosts saying? Jen, what are you saying?
Two.
Yeah. Whatever answer 2 was.
C.
Yeah.
C.
I'll go for this.
And it says C. And yes, it's in fact C. 2. All right. I'll just tick that one so I know I've done that one. Okay. Right. Next question. I think I've thrown the wrong bit of paper away. Oh no. Okay. What tarantula species was Tom Moran's latest video about? What tarantula species was Tom Moran's latest video about?
Behind on you.
I don't watch any of these order.
The one that he rehoused last.
That's a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little clue. It's one of my favourites. That's quite a
That
big
really doesn't narrow it down.
Right. I do try cookies.
Have you just looked at YouTube?
No.
What's that? Every second. See, Angel knows me well. Jim knows me well.
It's Minerva and Percy.
It is Minerva and Percy. It is Nadia Pepe. Well done, you guys. See, you guys watch my videos. You know. Rob, you need to watch more of my videos.
I do. You're right. I need to watch more of everyone's videos. To be fair, I'm awful lately.
I have one day a week where I go through and watch everybody's and comment on everybody's videos once a week.
Lacey, I used to do that, but now I'm terrible. I just tend to switch YouTube on and watch random crap these days, not actually specific videos.
I don't watch as much as I used to. I watch stuff, but I don't actually comment a lot unless it's more that
Come on.
Right. How long? Next question. How long does it take for the average tarantula egg sac to develop? The average time.
3 to 4 months.
There are exceptions.
I'm going with
So is it A, 2 to 3 weeks? Is it B, 4 to 6 months? Is it C, 4 to 8 weeks? Or is it D, 2 to 3 months?
I'm going with C.
I'm going to go with D.
What's everybody saying in the chat?
I'm saying the same with Ellie.
I'll hide in the cupboard and try and get some sanity. Okay, so Angel says D, Kaz says C. Angel says she wants to say C, but she's going with D. Ellie says C.
I'm saying C.
Okay. It is in fact D. The average time is 2 to 3 months. So well done,
Okay.
dears.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Next question. Okay. What tarantula species was PSP's latest video shorts about? What tarantula species was PSP's latest video shorts about?
Oh, shit.
No idea.
She was handling.
She was
Yeah,
handling it. It can't be anything too evil then.
She was handling it.
She likes
I want to say Avec.
Okay, I'll go completely out there and say OBT.
I know she handles the memory a lot.
Not
Doesn't she? I mean, yeah, she handles her Versi quite a lot as well.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, I'm going to stick with OBT. Why not? It's a shot in the dark, but I might be right.
Ruff says OBT.
Great to have a meltdown.
Versi.
I know.
Versi. Ellie says curly hair.
Wow.
I just changed her mind.
Hamori.
Jen says Tamori. Danielle, what are you saying?
Curly hair.
Curly hair. And the answer was dun, 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 it was the curly hair.
Angel keeps me out of trouble.
So are we learning here? Learning something here tonight? So when you're not in the chat, Danielle, are you and Angel secretly colluding together? Are you like passing answers to each other because you're always getting them right?
We're not.
Are you revealing one of your secrets here?
It's all
Danielle.
Angel just telepathic.
All right, next question.
We are now.
Which of
That's
the
like
following-
we are one. We are legion.
Okay.
Which of the following will be the biggest in size? Again, this is really easy. You guys should get all this. Which of the following will be the biggest in size? Is it A, Acanthoscurria geniculata? Is it B, Carabina versicolor? Is it C, Chromatopelma cyan? Oh, I can never say this. Cyanamubescens? Or is it D, Grammostola rosea?
I'm going A.
I'm going
I've
A.
got a message from Mark saying if you look in the chat, he said I'm going now, so say good night to the three ladies, including Rob the bearded lady.
Oh,
Good
Night, Mark.
Night, Mark.
you got kicked off.
We'll figure it out. I'll help.
Yeah.
I'll try to help
Yeah.
us get you unkicked off.
Right, so what we're saying in the chat.
Trenchal Art says disturb me.
It's a fair point.
Isn't Sammy on my list?
It wasn't on the list.
It wasn't on the list. Right, Angel says C, Kaz says A, Ellie says A.
Oh, but I've had a really big Jenna Colada PR. She was almost 9 inches, so I'm
That's what
going
I mean.
Jenna Colada.
They averaged it about 8, didn't they?
I can't wait to my DVD. And the answer was A.
Woo!
Geniculata.
Yay!
Out that list, that is the biggest. Okay. Didn't pick that one. Okay. What spider was pet recommended? Start again. What spider was Pet Rock and Roll's latest shorts video about? What spider was Pet Rock and Roll's latest shorts video about?
Her own.
Oh, I don't know. I want to say the Hamare.
The clue is in the question.
Did I miss the question then?
What spider was Pet Rock and Roll's latest shorts video about?
One wearing shorts.
Angel sells velvet.
Just guess, Karen. Okay. Okay, so Angel says velvet. Don't know the actual name. I can't pronounce the actual name.
Oh, that error says Walkenary.
Rob can pronounce the name.
She's always fine.
Yeah.
Ellie said velvet spider. And it was in fact
That one.
the velvet spider. Well done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. These short little videos are good. I've done a couple myself, but apparently they're only supposed to be a minute, and mine are a bit longer than that because mine are always a bit longer than that. Yeah. Right.
Enjoying your gaming.
Which of the following countries has see, you can tell I haven't been well this week, can't you? Which of the following countries has no described tarantulas as of 2015? Just covering my bum here, yeah? Which of the following countries has no described tarantulas as of 2015? Is it A, Russia? Is it B, China? Is it C, Turkey? Or is it D, Pakistan?
Oh, those are weird choices.
They are.
Do you know what? I'm actually going to go
I'll go
with Turkey.
I'm gonna go Russia.
Turkey, how are you?
Because Russia's climate's really close to here. And we don't have anything.
I didn't say UK, Missy. Okay, so Angus is A, Ennis is A. Anybody else?
I know it's a bit obscure, but I'm going to stick with Turkey.
Me too.
Okay, so Robin Jennifer is C. Daniel, what do you reckon?
I say A.
Daniel says A, Kaz says A. And it was in fact A, Russia. It's too bloody cold over there. Well, actually, no, some parts are not that cold.
Okay, you ready? Ready, Rob? Chatopelma altigarium is a small old world tarantula that is found in the eastern Mediterranean of Turkey and Syria.
Okay.
Ah.
This species closely resembles Chatopelma olivaeum
Oh, yeah.
and was first described by British arachnologist Richard C.
Because that other one, that olivation, they actually call that the European tarantula, don't they?
I
I
did
don't
not
know.
know. Angel said,
Making me hungry saying turkey a lot.
It was closer to Christmas, so I thought go for that one.
Yeah.
right, next question. Okay, what spider was Couchlock Arachnophobia's latest short about? What spider was Couchlock Arachnophobia's latest short video about?
Huntsman.
The last video I remember him doing was of a huntsman, but I don't think that was his last one, so pass.
I think he bred the huntsman for short.
I don't know whether it was today you posted it or yesterday.
No idea. No, was it? It's a mantis, isn't it?
No, spider.
No, spider.
I'm going to go with, I'm going to stick with the huntsman because that's the last video I saw of his, so.
No idea.
To be fair, that was actually a couple of weeks ago, so I'm probably way wrong.
You think?
Okay, so
Maybe.
Creeping Crawly UK says Wireless D. Tarantula Art says Jumping Spider. Ellie's Bug Baby says Jumping Spider.
Eyelash jumping spider.
Daniel
Oh, yeah.
says Jumping Spider. It
No.
was the eyelash jumping spider, and I think out of everybody, Creepy Crawly UK should get that point. If you got the actual name. But yeah, it was the eyelash jumping spider. Okay. See how many questions I've got left. I've got 2 questions left. No, 3 questions left. Right. Which was the first scientifically described tarantula? Which was the first scientifically described tarantula? And I'm sure Daniel knows this.
I'm pretty sure I know, but
Okay, is it A, Brachypelma smithy? Is it B, Theraphosa blondie? Is it C, avicularia? Or is it D, Captopelma lividum?
I'm going with Smithy.
It's not what I got.
Now, see, weren't this something to do with there was a bit of controversy with this because they brought back and studied a specimen that they thought was the blondie, but it weren't. It turned out to be a Parahybana,
Yeah.
which is where they got the Goliath bird eater from, because in the picture it was shown eating a bird.
Right.
No,
But this
I
was
don't-
not. This weren't a picture. This was actually like a painting, not a.
This was way before that.
No, it's. I thought it was.
This was one of the first documented pictures of a tarantula.
When
No,
I found out what year it was, when actually in a different quiz, when I found out what year this was, I was really quite surprised.
No, because in a lot of countries, tarantula means bird spider.
Yeah.
Very, very early 1800s.
A lot of
See, I'm going to go with the blondie.
Is bird spider. It's
See, I
not-
think it's Laphiodora.
See, yeah, because if you watch that, you know, that Andrew Smith.
I didn't say that either. That wasn't
No. That Andrew Smith does it. He's done a documentary, like the first. It's actually called Laphiodora, the first spider, or the first tarantula, or something like that. And it does that whole history where he says
Yeah,
about the
that's
fact
what I
that,
think I'm remembering.
yeah,
Well, this question, I'll read the question again, because the question said, which was the first scientifically described? So, no matter what's happened since, that was the first one to be described.
I'm going to go for blondie then.
I'm gonna go with the Smithy.
Smithy.
Okay.
You see, didn't that
Yeah, the
Smithy? Wasn't the Smithy named by Andrew Smith?
No.
I would assume so. Okay,
Are
what
you
the
sure? Because he named the Baumgarteni as well.
Yeah,
Avic,
I think they were described way before.
Ellie says B,
They were, but they were described as different species, weren't they?
Angel says Avic, Kaz says C.
I'm gonna go with the Smithy.
I'm sticking with the blondie.
Okay, it was in fact the avicularia.
Was it really?
Yeah. Yeah. And if you look in your keeper cards, yeah, see what date it was. It was really early. I was really surprised when I looked at that.
Because I know this documentary that Andrew Smith did. It was like it was all set based on events from 1691.
I had no idea. Name them.
Well, maybe that is the case, Rob, but
I don't know. Again, I don't know if it was actually scientifically described, but it was the first. Yeah,
yeah, which is what the question was. Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't realise he'd actually named any.
Mhm.
Holy shit!
Oh God, yeah, he's named quite a few.
Yeah, isn't it, Tom?
It was
Really?
early,
Yeah.
and it was the first registered tarantula paper in the scientific community.
Yeah.
Okay.
1818.
Yeah. Early 1800s. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Where the Smithy wasn't described scientifically till 1897.
That weren't Andrew Smith. Then he's not quite that old.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know Andrew Smith had done that.
Kaz says Andrew Smith mentions it briefly in his Brachypelma documentary.
Yeah, the fact that he named the Baumgarteni or Baumgarteni, whatever you call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never watched the documentaries.
I believe he's got a couple. I believe there's 2 or 3
Yeah.
that Andrew has.
I know that there's a pokey that he's named as well.
Hmm.
Okay, so there you go. You learned something new there. Next,
Yeah.
I've got 2 more questions. What does an epimax? Oh God, what is wrong with me today? What doesn't every adult male tarantula have? What doesn't every male tarantula have? Is it A, emboli? Is that how you say it? Emboli?
Yep.
Yeah.
A B, an epigastric furrow. A C, a pedipalp. Or D, tibial hooks.
Tibial hooks.
B.
D.
Or a calm and pleasant demeanor.
It's D.
Really?
It's B.
I'll read the
Not
code.
all male tarantulas have tibial hooks. Parafolta doesn't have tibial hooks.
No, but only the females have that epigastric furrow, don't they?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what doesn't every adult male tarantula have? What doesn't every adult male tarantula have?
Epigastric furrow.
I'm going D.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi, Mr. Maloney.
I can't
I'm
figure out
going
that
with.
either.
I'm sticking with B.
Yeah, me too.
D.
No.
Fine. Right, Cass says D. Troy says furrow. Ellie says B. Angel says A.
I mean,
And it
everyone
was
was-
in fact D. Tibial hooks.
Oh, shut Danielle.
What?
None of our, I just told you, none of our Hermes have any tibial hooks, not the male.
But I thought only females had the epigastric furrow. That was part of their breeding organ.
So
Yeah,
nice.
but the question was, what doesn't every adult male tarantula have?
Oh,
Oh, we're only talking about adult males anyway.
No
But
one
it
likes a
has to-
smart ass, Tanya.
I did mess it up when I first did it though, so yeah, I did say
No,
it.
it's actually a really good question.
so what doesn't have to be a
Every
hooks?
adult male tarantula have.
There
Like
are
you say,
three
not-
species that don't have them. I know Hermes and Therafosa don't have tibial hooks.
No. I know my Tripepia definitely does have tibial hooks.
I see. I was not aware of that.
Okay, last question. Which of the following is not a colour form of the... Oh, God. I can't say it. ABC.
Okay.
Which of the following is not a colour form? Is it A, typical colour form, B, red colour form, C, black colour form, or D, dual colour form? A, B, C, D.
D.
Say again.
A, typical colour form, B, red colour form, C, black colour form, or D, dual colour form? So a bit of everything, or a bit of both.
D.
D.
I'm going to go with D, but I've never actually heard of a black colour form OBT. I know you get the dark.
It depends where you are, what they call it.
Ah, fair enough.
There's more chance of being called a dot than a jewel. There's no way you're going to call it a jewel.
No.
Okay. So Eddie's saying D, Angel's saying D, Kaz is saying
So is it black where you're from, Danielle?
We call it dark color form,
Okay.
but we also don't call it typical color form. It's
No.
orange, orange color form or red color form.
Yeah.
So do we.
Typical color form, I don't even know what a typical color form would be. We also have
I can
tan color
only
form.
assume that's the normal orange,
yeah.
bright orange OBTs, yeah.
Yeah.
If you say typical, but if you say typical, you presume it's orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But I
Eddie-
have seen a black OBT.
We see Gars, he breeds the Kigomas, doesn't he? And they're the closest to black that I've seen.
Was it black?
Oh no, I've seen a really black one.
Mine? Yeah.
Okay, well, according to this, the answer is the black colour form. There isn't a black colour form. There is a dual colour form, but not a black one. So maybe it's really dark brown or I don't know. But
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
according to this.
What's the dual colour form then?
Yeah.
A dual colour form, I guess, is sort of maybe
I
orange
need to.
face and abdomen, maybe more reddish legs.
Oh, are you saying dual?
Dual, yeah.
I thought it was a jewel.
Oh,
No, I've never seen or heard of a dual colour form OBT. I'm going to look it up now. I'm going to Google it.
Yeah.
I thought it was jewel, not jewel.
No, Google's flummoxed as well.
Yeah,
It
Google
says it
doesn't
looks like there
know what
aren't
I'm
any
talking
matches
about.
for your search. Yeah.
I can only assume that there's a dark colour form that looks very, very dark brown, but probably isn't black.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say that Kigoma is one of the darkest ones that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's not black.
No, it's not black.
Yeah.
Because the only black baboon species I've seen is that Harpactira black.
Right.
I have Gigases. They're baboons, and I have a black one of them.
Ooh, really?
What about the black fury? What's that called? Orthanation? Is it?
That's an Orphanacus dichromatus.
I've got another place.
That's not
I
a
have-
baboon either, that one.
Mine is Histocrates Gigas dark color form, and she's black basically.
Ooh.
Oh,
And I have 6 of them. That's what we're breeding in the dark.
I've got those at mine.
With the headlights on.
See, I've got a brown colour form OBT.
I don't have
But-
it.
Tan. We call
No,
that
it's
tan
actually the-
here.
Do you?
Yeah, we call it tan color form here.
That's the, what do they call it? The Teti?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
TETE.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We call it tan color form here. Orange color form, red color form. The King of Ma, the dark color form.
So yeah, that's all my quizzes, guys. That's all my quizzes for tonight.
Not only fun, but educational.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just going to pop and make sure that that child of mine's in bed for a second. Because I was meant to do it half an hour ago. I won't be a min.
Daniel, why do some tribes not have the tibial hooks then?
I believe it's because it's just really already so much. You'll find that it's the larger species.
I was going to say, because I thought the idea of the hooks was to actually hold the female's legs up so it doesn't get munched.
It's to hook in the fangs.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. It really should, because my female's fangs are like this long.
When I say you get a female blondie or a sturmey, a full-size adult, it's going to take a lot to hold that up.
That's
Well,
what
my
it-
female's almost 11 inches. I bet you, because she just molted, I'm waiting for her to come out because the record breaking in captivity is 11.2 inches. And I swear my girl's got to be bigger than that now.
Oh, that'll be good if you can break that.
She's like,
That's
She's
what I mean.
not
I can't wait.
She needs hooked. It's there.
and I
Yeah.
have 1, 2, 3, 4 females ready and 1 male immature that's ready to flip into his mature molt. So I should have by next spring 4 egg sacs, hoping.
Wow.
I love that.
What's the Mikumi?
That's an OBT. It's the, I don't know which colour form it is, but I know these, like the names like Mikumi, Kigoma, Teti, they're all regions of Africa that they're from.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where the Mikumi, because they're normally named after national parks where they're found. So I don't know where the Mikumi is.
I have no idea.
Yay, Tarantula Journey. I just got a subscriber. I'm getting close. I'm almost at 1,000.
Wow.
I have 984 subscribers.
Awesome. For YouTube.
Yeah.
Look.
Cool.
I'm trying to see that name. Mikumi.
It's in Tanzania, apparently.
984.
Probably the tan, I would think so.
It's I'm giving color variants of Pteronoculus murinus locality. Here we go.
Because everything from there is a chestnutty color. I would assume the tan color form would be. No, it's the dark color form, Arachnoboda.
Yeah, dark color form is Mikumi.
Is that noise or toads? Robert?
Do what? Sorry.
Is that your toads up in here?
Yep, they're busy humping like normal.
Hey, Leslie.
They are literally every night.
I have a Tokay
It's the
gecko,
soundtrack to my sleep.
and he's quite vocal.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 3 fire-bellied toads, and they are quite loud at times.
My Tokay barks and scares the dog.
Now, see, that's. I think they're stunning geckos, but they're nuts, aren't they? Let's face it.
They are assholes. He like sits there on the wall, and I'll open up to give him his dinner and his spray down, and he will run at me with his mouth open. Like, oh yeah, he's mean. He escaped 2 days ago into the house. I couldn't find him. I finally found him. Little jerk tried to bite me. He chased me. And they're fast.
Oh, God, yeah.
In his cage, in his little, like, in his great big enclosure, he just sits in, like, his 2 favorite spots. You hardly see him move. But when you're chasing him down the dining room wall, he's like, he's super fast. You just got mail from Dan. Probably a Christmas card. I got mine last week.
Yeah, Kaz says my toads sound like a cuckoo clock that's gone bonkers.
Yeah, it does.
They do, and they are literally like that for hours every night.
We feed only cricket, so imagine what our house sounds like at night.
Oh, God. I see. You get these silent crickets. Are they ever silent?
They're only silent for a while.
Yeah, until they get a bit bigger, and then it's.
I did one escape last year, and it must have lived for like 6 months. Every time I was in this room, I could hear this cricket in various places of the room, and it was so loud, wasn't it?
Well, that's the thing. If I was talking to you on Skype, I could hear the cricket and not you.
Yeah.
It was that loud.
This
Oh,
one
goodness.
But it moved from different places in the room. I couldn't find it. Then one day it just stopped. I was like, oh.
Oh, there's Daddy. Oh, I must have died.
But that was like super cricket because it was months and months that thing lived for. God knows where.
Yeah.
Crickets always remind me of being on holiday, like somewhere hot. I don't mind the noise too much.
Imagine.
Now, see, my toads remind me of being in Barbados because there's a part near the airport. If you go there late at night, all you can hear is thousands and thousands of frogs.
Must get annoying after a while.
Nah, you kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
Your brain just sort of tunes out of it.
I'm sure that's why I have when my alarm goes off.
Yes.
Still at work.
She used to it.
I can see doggy, doesn't it?
I know. The dog wants to be on the stream as well.
She's looking for James because it's about that time.
Ah, is he due home?
He's late home. He's not home.
4:30, so 15 minutes. He should be home. But now she wants me to let her out so she can check for him.
Kaz says I've got a Rob Runner on the loose somewhere. I dropped it.
I've got God knows what on the loose.
Oh God, I think there isn't a keeper out there that doesn't have some sort of insect on the loose in their house somewhere.
I have to have a colony ticket somewhere in my house. Little babies just keep coming out. And I grab them and throw them in a container to be eaten by a baby spider. But
Yep.
they keep coming out, so they got to be breeding somewhere.
That's it. Every now and then you'll see a cricket just hopping across the floor like it ain't got a care in the world.
And you'd never be able to find it because we do have a huge cricket tub.
Yeah.
It's always going.
I must say, months ago, I lost a little pink dark string. This was like probably about 8-9 months ago, and I'm just waiting for the day when it suddenly comes out from somewhere. And it's massive.
Well, you see, I probably haven't got it anymore. It's probably dead, to be fair, but somewhere I had an ogre face loose.
Oh, okay.
Because I went to rehouse it. I went to like unbox it and rehouse it. And literally, as soon as it saw that little cup opening, it was boom, gone.
Oh, no.
And I never saw it again.
Go.
And it's the one spider I've always wanted.
I used to expect one day for it to turn up at your house. When we
We
were
don't have
painting,
any
we
trees.
to call out from somewhere.
Except for Mr. House Spider.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
still
I
over
mean-
there.
This little
saved him.
Charlie may well have been eaten by my cats, but I would imagine there's enough hiding places in here. I would imagine it's probably hiding somewhere really dark and just eating all the loose fruit flies that come along and
Yeah.
the crickets and God knows what else they get loose. And it'll probably come out one day like this.
I've never had anything escape that I haven't found, like spiders.
I see. No, the ogre face is the only one I've ever had escape. I've had a few try to do a runner when I've been rehousing them.
Oh, I've left lids off.
This was a tiny 1 centimetre sling, Danielle. I had no hope of finding it.
But
I
I
think
found
Jen was-
everything that I lost.
I think Jen was helping me when my orange tree spider was a bit smaller. I think we were rehousing it, and that thing, I mean, luckily we caught it, but that thing was like off across the carpet, and Jesus Christ, that can move. Yes.
But no, I've never had an actual spider that escape and not catch it. I would sleep.
My dog.
You have a Lucassie
We
that
lost a 9-inch Theraphosis in the house for 7 days. Couldn't find it.
Jesus Christ, I'd have moved out.
We flipped everything. We would not believe everything we went through. And one morning, James went to hop out of bed, and it was on the floor. I was like, "Stop! That
Oh my
spider cost
God.
us way too much money. Don't you dare step on it." So it was underneath our bed.
Can you
Guess
imagine
what?
waking up in the
No
morning
frame,
with that on
no
your pillow?
more. My bed is now on the floor.
I wouldn't be able to sleep knowing that was loose.
Me neither. Like I said, if I had a 9-inch spider escape, I'd move out.
No,
There's no way.
poor babies. I gotta find them before they freeze to death.
Oh, they wouldn't freeze to death in here.
Oh, if they went too close to the windows here, they'd get cold and die.
Yeah, fair point.
I bet you in my kitchen window, there's like this much ice all the way around the edge.
Really?
Yeah. Minus 18 today.
How long was the spider missing for? How long was it missing for?
Probably 6 months out of the year. 2 months is not too bad.
How long was the spider missing for?
Oh, she was gone for 7 days in the house. But she must have come out of her tank and just gone straight down the hallway into our warm bedroom.
Yeah.
Bye, Angel. Don't work too hard.
Bye, Angel.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I didn't think of that, Kaz, actually. we get cellar spiders coming from the communal hallway, and they're wicked feeders. So with any luck, they've had the escapee. Yeah, I've got quite a few spiders around here. So yeah, maybe it won't come out one day and go.
That's true. You get crickets that you lose, and small roaches and what have you. And yeah, our house spiders will have them.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid of losing roaches in my house.
See,
You're afraid of losing roaches in your house after having a sturmy on the loose.
Roaches can crawl in your nose and in your ears. They freak me out. I ain't getting a sturmy up there.
No, you're
Good point, but can you imagine, say, waking up in the morning with a sturmy there?
It would suck. It would suck big time. I'm gonna lie.
I would not be able to go to sleep when I had a big sturm on the loose.
Me neither.
Well, you see, I thought I had it beat. I was shoving a towel under the door so it couldn't get into the bedroom. Turns out it already got into the bedroom while we were sleeping before I put the towel under the door and I trapped it in there with us.
Yeah, a spider that big's going to move the towel out of the way and open the door.
Yes. Get coffee.
And she was one of the meanest Hermes we ever had.
It'd have to be that one, wouldn't it?
All the other ones are sweethearts. I can move them around, no problem. James even handles them from time to time. They're very... Just scoot them on, man.
Now,
But
see,
that one was aggro as soon as you used to open the tank even.
I'd love to handle my sturmy, but a spider that big.
On the floor.
Oh, okay.
Cup it, sit on the floor, and we let it, basically, it's not handling, it's they're walking over you. You put out your leg or you put out your arm, and it walks over it. But I'm highly allergic to the hairs.
Oh.
I see, the only one I've ever had a problem with hair-wise was the Thrixopel moroccotti. Because Jen knows this one really well, because we boxed it up to send it off to Gar, Arachnotube, for breeding. And it was going berserk when we tried to put it in a box.
They're freaks.
Yeah.
Thrixopelma, they're freaks.
Yeah.
There was a carpet of hair, of flicked hairs.
We were literally standing in the queue at the post office, scratching ourselves to bits because of this thing.
Oh, my favorite. I blister and boil and rash and vomit, and I'm highly allergic to them.
Oh,
I get like a little on my arm, and it all blisters up, all big, huge blisters.
That's what I'm like with Adrian.
Really?
Really? Yeah, that's the only one that does it bad to me.
Night, Ellie.
Adrian.
I've never had it. Maybe I've had it. Is drama? Because Jesus Christ, I've seriously never had anything flick hairs like it.
No.
It's weird because it's the only one that affects me. I can get haired like a sucker from the Lasiodora or the Brachy. No problems. Theraphosa, I'm done for. I have to go to the hospital to get steroid cream to stop it from blistering too bad.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of people have that problem with them, don't they? I think that's another thing that puts me off.
See, knowing that.
It doesn't put me off, though. That's the worst part of it. I'm surrounded by sturmies. See this big tank right here? And that big tank right there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are all sturmies.
You had one run around your house for 7 days, flicking hairs wherever it was.
Yeah.
The worst part is when they molt. Sturmies lay a thick hair of that bed.
Oh, God, yeah. Mine did last time she molted.
And I do all the enclosure changes. So all the substrate changing and stuff like that.
Oh, God, really?
Do you wear gloves then?
I wear gloves.
Yeah.
Mask. I don't want to create any blowdown so that it kicks up. But I'll remove that bed first.
Hey, see, I've been haired by the Sturmey, and that one doesn't affect me, but that Ockety, Jesus Christ.
See, and I've been haired by Ockerties, and I have no problems with Ockerties either. Avex make me a little itchy.
See, Robert's Octet is the only one ever been affected by it. I think it was purely by the amount of hem.
Oh, it was. I mean, it was almost bald when we got it packaged.
Oh no!
Yes.
The cook was all hairs. It was all over the floor. We literally had to hoover it because of the cat.
Yeah.
The post office, and we were like this friend. Like, oh my god, I can't be doing this.
Oh
It
no!
It was.
But even Gar said when he got it up at his end and unboxed it, it was just the same. It was nuts, that thing.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Danny Damon, his cat got hair by a Lassiadora. He didn't know.
Oh.
He caught the Lassie. He didn't know that the cat had gotten hair, and he picked the cat up and rubbed his whole face into it.
God.
Poor guy. He was all itchy all over his whole face.
Oh god.
I'm surprised the cat didn't need to go to the vets.
It was all the fur of the
I
cat.
suppose it can't get through. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I do with my Lassiadora because she's never, ever, ever kicked hairs, ever, since I've had her.
Oh, okay.
Mine are all crazy hair pickers and strikers.
Actually, my agent only ever kicked hairs once, and that's when I moved her from her tub to like the big XL. But it wasn't even that used to do it. It's just, you know, like if you're going in and I pick the water dish up, and if there were hairs on it, I'd get blisters everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, none of mine really kick hairs.
Oh, all my brackies are bad.
I'm really lucky.
Oh my god.
My Bomai.
She wormed the other day, which was really funny.
You feed her, she kicks hairs at you. You give her water, she kicks hairs at you. You walk by, she kicks hairs.
Yeah, oh my god.
He used to kick hairs when I first got him, but he calmed down after a while, and he hasn't done it since.
That's
See, one of
funny,
my-
male. Oh my doesn't.
Yeah.
One of my angriest spiders is actually a Brachypelma, which makes no sense.
They're all different.
I have a Ceropagapus paganus. Her name is Norma Bates. She is mean as F, man. She runs out of her burrow at you, fangs bare, dripping venom. She's mean as F.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, my worst is my Balfouri, my mature male Balfouri. It's like I did the video, like Robert said in my comments. I can't believe it was like calm at normally. I open the door and it's like.
Oh god, yeah, that thing's normally on its back trying to get at you.
Oh,
I have a male Balfouri. He's not mature yet, but I'm pretty sure he's a male.
oh,
I only have one because they're so expensive. So now I got a male.
there was a Balfouri there.
Pokies, and pokies are like pussycats, aren't they, really?
I have no problems dealing with any of my Pokies. They're all sweethearts. They're a little quick. Like, they'll scoot.
They'll quick, but they'll go away more towards you.
But I've never had one try to bite me.
No. I had my old Metallica meters, but that was during a rehousing thing. But they've never done a threat with me. The Pokey scare me because of the Pokey, but
You know whose animals are universally assholes? It would be Nandu Chromatus.
My Nandu's alright.
Yeah,
Mine's
see, my-
squiddish and mean.
My male Chromatus, he was always, like you say, skittish, but had an amazing feeding response when he actually ate. But
Oh yeah, but mine will not posture the food first.
no, mine never has.
Mine's so touchy. You go to get her enclosure to take her to the feeding table, and she's already on her back by the time you got the lid open.
See, I've not got really any nasty spiders. I've got a couple that unnerve me a little bit, but say not the ones you'd expect.
The only ones that unnerve me to work with by myself are the OBTs.
Now, see, my biggest OBT is only about maybe sort of 3.5 inches, but I've never had a threat posture or anything off of that.
See, I have 6 at 3.5 inches, 4 inches, and that's when they're the worst. They're still got that super speedy little baby speed.
No, you see, mine's calm as anything.
Even while rehousing?
Yeah.
Really? Mine's all 5 of mine are mean as shit.
See,
Trying to kill you every time you try to move them.
My OBT, you literally just took the enclosure and it'd be on its back. Fangs, dripping
All
and
5 of
sorts.
mine are like that.
Now, see,
But
my
it's
HMAC.
now- the mine's now mature. It's a mature male now, and it just hides. That's it now.
There's a lady
My
who
HMAC's
hangs
the
out
only one
with
that's.
Jared's tarantulas, and she has a nice OBT. It comes out to be handled all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird.
No, it's not spider tube.
What are you saying about your HMAC, Rob?
Do what? Sorry.
What we said.
What are you saying about your HMAC?
Oh, my HMAC. I mean, it's only about 2 inches at the minute, but the last time I rehoused that, that thing was threat posing, slapping the ground and everything. That was, for such a little spider, it's got so much attitude. It's going to be interesting when that gets older. Because I've got a feeling that one's going to be a handful.
I don't have one of
those.
Now, you see, this one's, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, but I think it's going to be nuts.
They're not
But
very common around here. Hard to get your hands on.
you see, they're quite easy to get hold of here.
They're quite cheap as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But probably my most insane tarantula is my big orange tree spider.
The Orphanaceous.
No, it's the Pseudoclamoris gigas.
Okay.
That thing is insane.
They're close to the Stompelmoose or Stump.
It's not. It's just quick.
It's nuts, that thing.
It is, Jen. It is. It is.
It is lightning fast.
Oh, it is quick.
Tappies are like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not tappies anymore, but
No, but
He will be home in a minute. Get up on your couch.
see, I have little white tree spider now.
She's scratching the door.
Oh,
The Jessie. So yeah,
Would you, sorry, say again, Tanya.
I said I've got a little white tree spider now. You know the Bajessi?
ooh, really?
Yeah. Teeny tiny baby. But
Oh.
yeah.
Wow.
I've not heard of it.
Ooh, we sent you a Gabonensis, didn't we?
Huh?
A Gabonensis.
Yes. Which
They
I
are
Really?
cool. They are cool.
haven't seen it. I haven't seen it since I rehoused it, but it's definitely eating because I keep putting fruit flies in there and they disappear, so it must be eating.
They're
Is that-
mighty secretive, I think.
Is that Holothelli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're super cool, the Gabonensis.
They are really pretty. They are really pretty and they make really good
Yes,
web.
he's home. He'll be inside in a second.
I put new chickens in so it can web, but it's just made a little burrow at the moment. So, they often do when they're babies, don't they? So
Yeah.
I haven't seen it much at the moment, but I can't wait to see it. They grow pretty quick, actually, apparently. So,
Yeah, they're pretty close family to the Villicella, right?
yeah.
Danielle, what would your dream tarantula be? One that you don't own.
The one I want is extinct from the hobby. It's an Acanscuria durincola.
I have no idea what that is.
Me neither.
Anymore. Only some of them came out from Brazil. Hi, honey. and all the ones that were in the Brazil, like are dead, and nothing else can come out from Brazil, so they're no longer in the hobby.
Oh,
Oh, right.
But we want an Apis durancola really bad. That's our dream spider. I can
oh, the
unpin this.
Dun dun dun. Oh, I figured out the headphone things today, baby.
There's so many that I want. I want so many different ones. And then I look around, I think, where the bloody hell would I actually put them when they're all grown up?
That's the problem I have.
that's me too.
I want to get James a Minax. I know he really, really wants a Minax.
Thing is, I
As
got up and I didn't see it.
Yay, honey home.
Yeah, and so the ironic thing is, Jen gifted me a Minax, and that thing's always out.
Just give him a minute, okay? She's been looking for you for hours now.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, James.
Put your face up and say hi.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
He just got home from work.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. If I had my way, I would be skint as hell. I keep saying to the kids, I need a Play-Doh house. I can stretch it a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit that way. Add a bit on here. It'll be fine.
Now, I think when the shelves open, I want to get a GBB. That's what I want.
Look at James's dirty work thing.
Hiya.
But James,
I would work.
That puppy has been waiting for you for hours now.
yeah.
Give him a minute. You get up on the couch and give him a minute to relax. I know you're so excited.
Did you say you didn't have a GBB?
Me, no.
Haven't you?
No.
I'm going to get you one.
You need one.
You have to.
I really, really want one.
Yeah.
You need one bad.
Okay, wait.
Once I
Everybody
go,
needs
that's
UVB.
one thing that I want is GBB.
Mind you, I haven't seen it sell at the moment. I need to have a good look round, but
Look at this. You want to see something? Watch this. I am an identity changer. Limit code. I can't figure out how to change it.
she's a broken woman.
Infiltrated.
Magical.
I know.
Magic fingers.
It's only magic when you can't remember how you did it.
No.
Or you can't work it out. Yeah, one of the two.
That's not my magic.
Oh no.
Go way down.
Is it?
Now, see, the one I always wanted, but even if I saw one at the right price, I doubt I'd get it, is the Haploclastus devamantha, the LSD.
Yeah,
Earth
we're.
tiger.
So,
But the thing is, you never see them. They're fossorial.
see,
And they're expensive here.
Oh, they're expensive here as well.
They're like $1,500 a spiderling here.
Yeah, not quite that expensive here, but they're bad enough.
But
Yeah, they don't interest me that much. But I wouldn't pay that kind of money for them.
Oh, God, no.
no.
Definitely not.
I could buy a lot of other species.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm done with fossorial. I've got a few fossorial. I just
James.
Oh, hi, James.
people, this
I hope you're including me in that.
Hi, James.
obviously.
He's the only one you were including.
Absolutely.
Told you and James, that's it. He's ignoring us. What's your
But
dream
no.
TV, Tanya?
Huh?
What's your dream TV?
I don't know. I quite
Oh.
like. I can't. Oh God.
Oh, I blew the
You know the ones that start with X.
Inanis. They're cool.
The Bright. I really like those.
I got a log hair.
Yeah.
An
Yeah,
exotic species, Amanus. Long
I'd like
hair.
to go one day.
They got fluffy bums.
See, I wanted the Minac and I wanted the portrait. I've got those Minac I don't see.
I want to get a Metallica, and I'm hopefully going to get a Metallica this year.
What we don't see here in Canada is I have never seen a Homeotiliensis here.
See, I've got an adult female,
We've never even seen the species
and
in
she
Canada yet.
is a sweetheart. You can handle her. She's calm as you like.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's
She
the
is.
species I'd be willing to pay good money for.
Yeah, but
Yeah, see,
God, if you see
she's
it ever.
amazing. I got her. I picked her up. I don't think the guy I bought her from had a clue what he had, because I picked her up as a sub-adult for £25.
Oh wow!
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart. I've held her all the kids up. Both my
That's
kids have held her.
cheap by UK standards, isn't it?
Yeah.
I showed off all my stuff.
But yeah, she's amazing. She's in pre-molt at the moment, but she is stunning.
Oh, sure, you girls.
Just trying to think
That
what
is so
they
cool.
I'm like,
I have like everything, so I might be putting together a package to do a giveaway at some point because I feel kind of greedy having 4 of every one of her stickers and nobody else has any.
Well, you can just
Yeah.
blast her off everywhere and rub it in.
I just,
Kaz just said,
Exactly.
what do you think I'm doing?
Yeah, Kaz, my Chilensis is definitely one of my favourites.
No, she's chickens.
That's just it. Is them at Slings? Oh goodness! Could you imagine how many we'd have to buy to get through? To
Oh
Delphi?
God, yeah. I don't know if.
What time's your
I
game?
don't know how well you'll be able to see her.
Hockey game? If any of you care.
Legs.
I don't know if she'll come out.
No, she's quite heavy pre-model, isn't she? So, well,
Get this, we have a Rosie that we've had for 15 years. She's been a sweetheart the whole fucking time. She molted 3 weeks ago. Now she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After 20, she's got to be 25 years old.
Maybe she's just getting great because she's old.
Perfectly handleable the whole time. Now I can't even get her out of the cage without her being mad at me.
Strange, aren't they?
What I say about them shooting out, they love ready, but they hook out, they become little bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah, James, I agree with you. I want one of those too.
Oh, is that having the criteria?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want those. Well,
Yeah.
We actually don't have one of those either. Of her perfect feature.
Mm.
is she coming out?
Aww.
That's her.
She is a swift girl.
Oh. Oh yeah, she's got a massive bum, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She
But she is
very long.
adorable. And she'll
Yeah.
just sit here now.
Oh.
Yeah, if my kids go over, they'll go, oh, can we hold her? She comes on over.
Oh. Yeah,
That's what I mean.
James.
She's one of the gentlest spiders I've ever known.
So was my Molly, like my Rosie, for years and years. She was the biggest sweetheart. And for 15 years, she was the greatest one to let kids hold and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now I won't even take her out. She's so mean. I don't know what happened in this last molt, but she become cranky pants.
Something didn't agree with her. No.
See, they do. They change from molt to molt. They seem like the most sweetest things. Like it's like
Not like Percy though. When I first got Percy, he did give me a threat pose. He was frightened of his food, and then he molted literally about 3 or 4 weeks after I got him, and he calmed right down. He's
Funny, isn't they?
a sweetheart now, yeah.
they some of them turn into those little dumplings, and some of them turn into little bastards. It's-
And he's matured now as well.
Yeah.
He hasn't changed. It was just that one molt. He seemed to change in that one molt.
Yeah.
He's a lovely boy. He's all legs.
James had an immature curly, and it was the sweetest thing ever. And then all of a sudden it molted, and then it was crazy ass.
Welcome to Mr. Male.
Woo, running everywhere, being all crazy.
James, I message you.
James, the
We
three
will
of
be
them,
messaged.
they've got nothing to do if they can't be here the last couple of weeks. It's me and Tanya and Jess that make the text.
And honorary red woman down there.
We're
That's
right
it.
here today.
The bearded lady is unknown now.
James can be Rennie. That leaves Rob has to be Lee. Only because I remembered her name.
But yeah, literally every time I open her enclosure, she'll come out.
Yeah.
She just wanders out and she'll sit on your hands quite happily.
Since my Rosie's become a cranky pants, I need something to handle.
I haven't had it, not one of them.
Oh, I like it. I enjoy it. It's why I collect with them.
See, my Gamatol Polka is the only one that does that, but it's tiny. When it gets bigger, it's like,
I think out of all of mine, I could probably handle my Hamori because she just sits there, literally, unless it's food, she just sits.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but she's burrowed herself away for about 2 or 3 weeks now. Won't eat, sleeping pre-malt, I think. So I can't wait for it to come out and see.
I've got a big adult Hamori female that I've had from a friend of mine who used to use her as a he was like the animal man. That spider is one that he used for people to handle to get over their fear of spiders.
Yeah.
But I've never handled her because I'm just, she big and she's scary. And I'm a woman.
That's the idea.
It scares me.
I could probably handle my little juvie Latiodora because that one always wants to come out and it just sits on the side of its enclosure. It doesn't come out; it just sits on the side. And I've gone like this to it, and it didn't bat an eyelid. So,
See, and I think any of our lassies would be the last ones I would stick my hands in there.
I hold my Calcodis. I used to hold my Calcodis, but it's going to pre-malt. And it's been in pre-malt for like a year. It's gone evil. I just water, spray water through the gap now. It's just.
because I don't handle mine without.
Missed all the quizzes. We didn't win.
No?
No.
Well, there's a first.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mixed it up a bit tonight, James.
Even though half of it was Danielle inspired.
I had Angel help me do before she went to work. Oh no, she found the squeaker one. Can you hear that? The dog found
Oh, is that what it is? That squeaking in the background.
Not pretty.
Yeah.
Give me that. Play with Mr. Nasty Cow.
I thought she'd be all over James. They're winning by now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Right, it's 10 to 12. I'm going to bob off in a minute because my cough is killing me on this chair.
Oh,
yeah, so.
Yeah, so I've got to get up for work in not long, to be honest with you.
Thank you, Stephen, for that honourably bearded woman.
Hey, the bearded lady is always at your service.
Danielle. Seeing you and James at last minute, little pooch.
Yeah.
have a good night. Thanks for having us, guys.
See you guys.
It's been fun.
We don't know what's going on, but presumably next week, unless we hear anything different from the others, it'll be on Tanya's.
Yeah.
It will be. Yes. So
We will let you know on.
guys are more than welcome next week.
I'll always be here.
Yeah. Well, honorary Weber is what I called you earlier.
Absolutely.
Rather
Okay.
than Lady.
I don't mind being an honorary web woman.
Okay, lovely.
All right, guys. Everybody,
Okay. Good night, everybody in the chat, and good night, ladies.
be safe, you guys.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.